Yeah, whole lot of God's work. All right. The title reads Trump sends emergency warning to prevent World War III. We've been talking about this. Yeah, we've been outside talking about this. All right. Double tap the screen on the way in the door. Testicles, testicles, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can Trump prevent a war, man? I need y'all to get in the polls. We got a whole lot to do tonight, man. It's gonna be a real busy night for me. You know what I'm saying? I actually got some other guards work to do on my other channel. We're gonna be talking about that buckshot situation. I heard he said it took a whole block to get at him. Right now, Trump issues this emergency warning, and it's getting deeper, y'all. It's getting deeper. Also, at the same time, Putin is giving his last warning too, before he says he's gonna have a nuclear response. All right. Rabbit hole, man. That's the only thing I can tell you, man. Rabbit hole, man. It's real rabbit hole today, man. Tonight we will be in the rabbit hole. All right. If you're on that Trump train, let's get the ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute Mac Fendi. Salute Mac Fendi. Bad salute. Bad world salute. All right. Check it out. Let's get into some content real quick. You know.
Can you say if you want Ukraine or Russia to win this war?
I want everybody to stop dying. They're dying. Russians and Ukrainians. I want them to stop dying.
Biden did authorize Ukraine to use those U.S.-supplied missiles to strike deeper inside Russia, easing limitations on the longer-range weapons after Russia deployed thousands of North Korean troops in the conflict.
We have never been closer to.
Right after that situation, they mobilizing North Korean troops and stuff like that. All this stuff is kind of like the actions of people that's not playing.
World War III than we are today. We have never been closer to World War III than we are today under Joe Biden. A global conflict between nuclear armed powers would mean death and destruction on a scale.
Now, I did want to I had this video. I didn't actually look at it, but I want to show
matched
it to you.
In human history, it would be nuclear Armageddon. Nothing is more important than avoiding that nightmare. We will.
All right, check it out, right? All right. This video, it says, how would a nuclear war between Russia and U.S. affect you, right? I got a crazy imagination. Plus, I've read a lot of books, right? But I wonder what their take on it looks like. You know, let me check it out. I wonder what they say it looks like.
Threats around again. The country's former president. Russia is throwing nuclear threats around again. The country's former president, Dmitry Medvedev, claimed that Russia would strike down on any Western country that sends troops into Ukraine as part of a NATO operation with nuclear strikes. His threat came in the early days of May 2024, with Medvedev claiming on social media.
I mean, let's face it, right? Vladimir Putin is flexing muscle just because they're responding. They're responding to what's happening to them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all basically essentially giving my ops guns. The fuck is that? You're giving my ops the weapons. They firing the weapons over there, trying to blow us up. You know, I just don't get it with this Biden administration. I don't know what they really up to, man.
That any response to such an action would come with a strike that is not within Ukraine's borders. Worse yet, he outlined just how damaging this strike would be, claiming that it would be a global catastrophe from which no Western leader could hide. Wow. He's not alone in making those threats. Russia's current president, Vladimir Putin, has repeatedly claimed that he could deploy tactical nuclear weapons in Ukraine, but his threats escalated in May due to comments made by various world leaders about the possibility.
The comments, this is old. Now we're not even talking about comments. We're talking about direct offenses now.
Ability of NATO troops entering Ukraine and how Ukraine uses the weapons that other nations provide it. His response was simple. Russia will be ready. Putin issued a statement claiming,
So you think you know Wix? Do you really?
Man. Trump better hurry up and get up in there.
that troops in
Trust me, they are trying to impeach Biden. These hearings are going on. I do have something on that.
in Russia's southern military district would run drills practicing the preparation and launch of non-strategic nuclear weapons. To him, that's a viable response to French President Emmanuel Macron's claims that sending NATO troops into Ukraine isn't out of the question, as well as British Foreign Secretary David Cameron's claims that there's nothing stopping Ukraine from using British-made weapons in Russia itself. The threat of nuclear war is higher than it's been for decades.
Why are they talking so hot?
And if Russia were to strike against any member of
It's like a pissing match.
NATO, that would inevitably
By the time they're done, nobody's gonna have no toilets, dicks, nothing. Food, money, all that.
lead to the United States entering the fray. Any strike
Hell yeah, right? Somebody need to check his ass, man.
on a NATO ally in its territory
Not even him. Let's keep it real, man. He's a puppet.
is considered a strike on all NATO allies, per Article 5 of the NATO Charter,
Joe Biden's a puppet, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man.
meaning Putin, following through on his threats, would engulf most of the Northern Hemisphere in nuclear war. All of that may leave you asking a question. How would a nuclear war affect you personally? No matter what,
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up, man. We're not gonna play light games today, okay? 44 of you. Let's get 40 likes up right now. Double tap the screen or hit the 3 dots at the top right.
it would always start with one country choosing to launch. If that country is Russia, it would target every NATO member that has nuclear capabilities, with the United States being the chief target, while France and the United Kingdom are also hit. Russia's first launch would likely come from Ryazan, the home of several types of submarine-launched nuclear.
And America wouldn't know what to do with a fucking regular missile. Yeah, a nuclear missile. Come on, man. These motherfuckers want to buy it.
nuclear weapons, including the SSN-6, SSN-8, and SSN-18. Ryazan is a military base located just to the northwest of Canada. Russia's initial strike would likely see it send submarines into the North Pacific Ocean and potentially the Arctic Ocean to ensure its first missiles arrive in the United States as quickly as possible. The US would respond almost immediately. It would receive word of the launch.
Don't even matter, man. There's nobody fucking living in Russia. Russia don't care if you send missiles over there. They don't give a fuck if you just start smacking their country around. We the ones. If he were impeached, how long would it take to take effect?
Which is almost as soon as they
I have no clue. I know anything to slow this bastard down.
occur, thanks to
Bro, this conversation only exists because of Sleepy Joe. Don't want to go out. He's going out kicking and screaming. Fucking Joe Biden's in the White House right now, pissing on shit, tearing up furniture, spray painting the bitch up in green paint. Fuck Trump. He's a sore loser. This is why we having this fucking conversation.
its defense support program.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, please, right? Or go to the top right and hit 3 dots. Yeah, Joe Biden is leaving the White House kicking and screaming, and that's why we're having this fucking conversation.
And potentially the Arctic Ocean to ensure its first missiles arrive in the United States as quickly as possible. The US
China sent missiles to Russia as of 20 minutes ago. Rabbit hole. I need everybody to double tap the screen, get the likes up, please. Soon we ain't gonna have no fucking internet. Because trust me, if they really start slinging some shit out here, us, the regular people, the ones that like to watch YouTube and go to work and have raise kids and shit and just not billionaires, we're fucked. Might as well hit the like button. Rabbit hole.
US would respond almost immediately. It would receive word of the launches almost as soon as they occur, thanks to its Defense Support Program satellites, operated by the US military's Space Force. These
Blah, 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 blah. Once they start slinging these shits, blah, 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 blah. Kiss the babies. Kiss the babies. We need to stop this conversation ASAP, no Rocky. Where the fuck you gonna hide at? Where you gonna go? Even if you don't get directly hit, you got nuclear winter. Everything's polluted. Where you gonna get gas from? Food, all that shit just unless you got a farm and you've been taking care of yourself, you've been off the grid and you've been preparing for this type of shit. Even then, mental illness is gonna kick in just knowing the scale of damage that's out there. This ain't no movie, y'all. They play with America. America's gonna send the judgment back. And all y'all in New York, Florida, and all the rest of that shit up on the coast over here and the other side in Cali, y'all can forget about it. Forget about it. Having cheap gas is to be the least of your fucking worries. Okay?
Satellites are in constant geosynchronous orbits around the world, with the data beamed from them triggering America's response. That response would be twofold. The United States maintains a stockpile of nuclear missiles.
So when a client comes to us with an ask to launch an influencer marketing campaign, the process is pretty streamlined. So what we'll do is we'll get into the Popular Pays platform, start to build out a brief. Creators and influencers metaphorically raise their hand and say, I'm interested in partnering with your brand. All those requests is all centralized in one location, and it enables us to quickly review different applicants from creators from all over the country to see, are they the right fit for our client's brand?
Great. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start up in my game with some.
My bad. Here we sit comfortably in America, just eating all this good
On what the Union of Concerned Scientists calls
eating all this good American air, opportunity, and everything else. These people are fucking literally selling their kids to get to this country. These people are putting the whole fucking microwave, the whole life, the social security papers, everything, the baby pictures, everything in a book bag, plus the baby, to get to this fucking country. And here we sit, looking at these other countries get clobbered and don't even bat an eye. Like, fuck them. Better than me, right? God forbid they launch some shit this way. God forbid you motherfuckers can't turn the internet on one day. Or your TV don't work. Rabbit hole.
hair trigger alert. This means those missiles are in a constant state of readiness, allowing the country's president to issue a command to launch within minutes. So before Russia's first volley of nukes even touches down in the United States, the US will have launched its hair trigger missiles, in addition to preparing as many bases as possible to fire intercontinental ballistic missiles that will take around 30 minutes to arrive in Russia. The second response will be to activate the ground-based mid-course defense, or GMD system. This system is designed to destroy nuclear warheads when they're in their mid-course phase, meaning they'll be outside of the Earth's atmosphere. The system is perfectly placed to attempt to intercept the initial Russian launch. 40 ground-based interceptors are stationed at Fort Greely in Alaska, near where
all this shit sound good.
Russia would likely launch its initial volley. But there's a problem. The GMD system is far from 100% effective.
Me over here complaining about America, and these people talking about death to America. Death to America. Then we got to fight them from not coming in this country illegally and tearing our shit up. Meanwhile, sending shit back to their country the whole entire time they're here. Now, I mean, my people I know, I'm from New York. Now, I mean, people I know that came from another country, came here, got all the bread, built a house, built another house, took care of their whole fucking family and all that. But death to America, right?
In scripted tests, it's only reached an approximate 50% success rate, meaning at least...
Newsflash, if you listen to this shit, you're American. Because those Chinese people over there cannot see what we are doing. Do you get me? The Chinese people over there can't. Let's go look at Mac Meme right quick. No Mac Meme for you. Only TikTok. You get some TikTok, which is a government program, by the way, in China. They don't consume that shit the way we do. I'm telling you, man. And yeah, so yeah, the Chinese is giving Russia some missiles. That's their homies. That's their homies. Like the Ukraine is apparently our fucking homies. I don't know nobody from the Ukraine except for my sister's husband. And guess what? He hates black people. Get the lights up. Double tap the screen. Yeah, we'll go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button's at. They're trying to hide it from you and me. How many people you know from the fucking Ukraine? Huh? Trump take the wheel, man. Trump take the wheel.
Half of Russia's initial volley of nuclear warheads will break through, and there will be more coming. Beyond the missiles launched from Rabachi, Russia will have shot hundreds of intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, that will take about 30 minutes to reach the American mainland. The US will have...
They hate us, but they love our motherfucking money. They hate us and love our money. Now, the Ukraine is our burden, and it shouldn't be. K-Rock, what's up, Karen? How you feeling, boo-boo? Long time no see. Yeah, the Ukraine's our burden. I tell somebody, well, they're with NATO. They're with NATO. No, they're not with NATO. Well, technically, they're not with NATO. But yes, they're with NATO. Just like China is with Russia. Just like North Korea is with Russia. Come on, man. Just like most of the Arab countries is against America, man. Let's keep it 1,000.
responded in kind, with its missiles also en route to Russia. As for you might not even know any of this is happening until you start seeing the telltale streaks of nuclear missiles bearing down on the United States. About 10 minutes after the launches from Rabachi and its submarines, the first of the warheads will strike. However, the first missiles to arrive won't be traditional nuclear bombs. They'll be electromagnetic, or EMP, pulse weapons. The EMP warheads detonate at altitude.
All right, Cynthia. We hope that there won't be another war. Your truth by opinion. Salute, comrade. Let's hope there's not another war. But by the way that Biden is moving, this is exactly where we're heading. So I don't know what the fuck news y'all been reading. You know? And this ain't specific to you, Cynthia. This is to anybody that say that, man. Because a lot of people, I don't want to think it. But all the signs is there. All the fucking, everything that you need for okay, let's say we was in the hood, right? And you get into an argument with somebody, right? And next thing you know, you find out that somebody gave the person that you're arguing with a fucking knife. Okay, so you go get a gun. Then they go get a bazooka. At some point, there's going to be something's going to happen.
Above major cities, with each detonation releasing gamma rays that ionize the molecules in the air.
And probably for me, I read too many books. In particular, I said this on my other channel live yesterday, that one of the books that I read, or this channel, Real or Late, was a book called Swan Song, and it describes what it looks like after a nuclear war, a nuclear winter, the reality from the ground of how it looks. You don't have life no more. You might as well. You rather die. You rather die. Some of y'all get out here with your fucking goofy ass opinions, right? Backed by nothing but fucking useless ass logic. Like we're America. We're stronger than everybody. We got this. We got that. How the fuck you know what we got? They told you we were super duper rich. They told you we were super duper rich. Come to find out, we owe everybody. How the fuck we the man? How the fuck we the man? I'm the man. I'm in trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. How are you the man? You're not the man. You living off of what? Fame. You living off of a name that you used to have, because honestly, the reality of it, by the looks of it, it looks like the whole fucking country is filled with immigrants one way or another. Right? Even us. We was all just bored here. So it seems like what they're talking about when they go down that rabbit hole, that America is just a corporation to be used. You know what I'm saying? It starts to seem like that's true. But there's some of us that have been on the ground for a long time, that have been repping this shit for a long time, and we don't want to see this shit just go to shit. All right? Biden is forcing these things to happen on purpose, man. These dudes playing war games. For real, for real.
Positive ions and Compton electrons are produced, leading to a pulse of energy that also creates an exceptionally powerful electromagnetic field. All systems powered by electricity are at risk of shutting down immediately as
People so delusional. Eat a penis. That you know what I'm saying? Like, you delusional. I'm not delusional. Oh yeah, I look at them videos with them putting missiles all up, and Gaza Strip is gone. It's Gaza Strip, gone. Ukraine and all that shit. It looks nasty. War looks nasty, bro. War looks nasty, bro. That's not delusional.
a result of
You fucking delusional, thinking that we could do the shit that we've been doing since day A. Bombing villages, bombing cities, taking from everybody. And they don't got some hatred for us. We the big bad wolf, right? That's because there ain't nothing happened to us yet. So you delusional thinking that something can't happen to us with these goofy ass politics these people are slinging. Over what? A pissing contest because they don't want to let Trump just get in there and shape up the country? Come on, man. Goofy as shit, man. Double tap the screen, please. Get the likes up or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. I hate when people talk like that. It shows that you're delusional. And God forbid you got kids. Because what are you going to teach them? Man, we all good, man. Go ahead and go make a bologna sandwich. No, we not all good. We heading to a war, stupid.
of the pulse, power grids, handheld devices, and even vehicles simply stop working. And worst of all, it wouldn't take many bombs to cause complete havoc in the United States. According to the Washington State Department of Health, US atmospheric tests in 1962 revealed just how far-reaching an EMP bomb's effects can be. The US
7, you could come up. You could come up. I like that. You know what I'm saying? We could talk. You know what I'm saying?
detonated a
I'll
1.4
drop a link for you.
megaton nuclear weapon 250 miles above Johnson Island, with the EMP generated by that blast being observed as far away as Hawaii, which was 800 miles from the blast. Fuses and
Ukraine is corrupt. American politicians have money in that country. Come on, man. I like that name, by the way. YouTube illegal immigrants have no rights. I do. F you. Can y'all spam my chat with FUs if you live and kicking? Let's go.
streetlights failed, with telephone services also being disrupted. In a Russian nuclear attack, it would send several of these types of nuclear weapons, all detonating at high altitudes to disrupt American electrical devices, depending on where you are relative to the detonation.
Man, Mando said we weak with our military. For real.
You'll likely see them in the skies. But the most obvious sign that something is wrong will be that your electronics stop working, your smartphone short.
Stop relying on ChatGPT if you want.
Please do not chat. Double tap the screen if you're new here. If you got here from the shorts feed, do me a big favor, man. You know what I mean? I read comments and I fuck with y'all. So double tap the screen or go to the top right of your screen and hit the 3 dots. Get the likes up. All right, that'll get more people in this conversation. All right, now 7. You're welcome to come up here. I'm gonna drop a link in a second. Biden had to get a couple million back from Ukraine before he leaves office. Oh man, guess what? That impeachment hearing they had, the stuff they talk about, they got Hunter Biden's messages about his father. He's doing his father. He does worse than weigh up meth and smoke crack on camera. He actually talks too fucking much. Hunter Biden talks way too much. They went and he was texting from like a Text Now app or something like that. They went and got all that shit. They got the transcripts. They're gonna use Hunter Biden to really slow down his dad. And although his dad could have went out like a champion, even though he did a lot of fuck shit, he could have bowed down gracefully. He didn't. So what Trump is gonna do to him in retaliation for this fuck shit, it's gonna be monumental.
The power
Biden could have went out like a legend, but now he's gonna go out like a sucker.
all goes down. Traffic lights stop working, and
Most bipartisan, like when things are bipartisan, it's a good thing for the country. Meaning that both the Republicans is in play right now. The Democrats should do their best to help them out. not the cosign fuck shit, but the things that help the people out, they should be behind them 100%. That's real bipartisan shit.
Many vehicles, particularly those that rely on electrical systems to run, will start crashing. Worst of all, this will be a countrywide effect. Even if your smartphone manages to survive the initial blasts, the odds are that you won't be able to communicate with your loved ones. That's the point. The EMP weapons shut down communication and hamper American
EMPs, man, them shits hit different. It stops all electronics. I think your fucking watches stop working if you got a digital watch. Anything digital is going to stop with that EMP blast.
military operations. It may even be able to prevent the launch of some nuclear weapons, though the hair-trigger warheads the US has on standby will have already started their journeys to Russia by the time the EMP nukes detonate. Thankfully, the EMP pulses won't kill you, at least not directly. Initial deaths will be indirect,
radiation
stemming from incidents related to the shutdown of electronic equipment. Failing machinery in hospitals may kill some patients, with many dying as a result of car crashes when their vehicles fail. Railway networks and industrial facilities will also immediately shut down, as will water supplies, electricity grids, and computer networks. Practically
Minecraft. That Minecraft movie, Minecraft Hacker, that movie is gonna be dope. I'm taking my son to see that shit. I think it don't hit to May.
everything that makes modern living possible would disappear in an instant. On the ground, you, along with millions of other Americans, will panic. But after those initial detonations, you'll have a few minutes of respite. The world around you may be eerily silent or filled with the panicked screams of hundreds of people, depending on where you are. But the most prominent feeling in
I
your
don't know if Trump can prevent World War III. I have to wonder if Biden is giving Ukraine U.S. missiles right now is in the play to start war to keep Kamala in office.
gut will be one of confusion. What happened and why? You'll get your answers about 20 minutes after the EMP nukes have detonated. That's when the first of Russia's ICBMs lands. Those ICBMs target military command and control centers, along with every major city in the United States. Those cities are targeted
Every major city in the United States. Incredible.
for two reasons. They likely also contain military bases, or at least military
BMW, salute, bro.
personnel, and taking out key infrastructure will prevent the United States from quickly recovering from the nuclear blasts. Those ICBMs will vary from the previously mentioned SSN-18 stationed at
Oh yeah, 7. That's crazy. I seen in China they have those underwater bunkers, submarine bunkers. They like basically go under a fucking mountain, you know, and they got 4 submarines. Oh man, yeah. The $1 Billion Boys Club play different. Of course, if we got money like that, you're gonna secure your future. Plus, you're gonna have some intel on stuff that the public is not gonna have.
Rabachi, which is a silo-based ICBM that will be joined by the SS-19, SS-27 Mod 1, and SS-27 Mod 2 ICBMs. The latter can also be fired as mobile ICBMs, with literally hundreds arriving in the United States over the next hour. If you doubt that number, the Arms Control Association, or ACA, says that Russia has 1,549 strategically deployed nuclear weapons, with 95% of those weapons being continuously ready for combat use. That's according to Valery Gerasimov, Russia's chief of general staff, who made the claim in December 2021. At the same time the United States is being hit, Great Britain and France are also subjected to nuclear attacks.
Salute to Raymond, and that's all we got to go on right now.
Both are nuclear-capable nations, though the number of weapons they have stockpiled pales in comparison to the United States and Russia. Worse yet for France and Britain, the 290 and 225 nukes they have respectively aren't strategically deployed, according to the ACA. They're simply assigned for use if the need arises, with Russia's preemptive.
I took 2 things that I love, dancing and dogs.
Damn, man. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not.
Likely destroying either country's ability to retaliate in any substantial way. All told, these ICBMs carry about 60% of Russia's deployed nuclear warheads. Cruise missiles carrying nukes of their own will
Tell who to do their research, Tyron.
follow, with some taking several hours to reach their targets. But no matter how long the missiles take to arrive, there's little the United States can do to stop them. GMD has already been overwhelmed by the initial volley of EMP pulse weapons, and it's practically useless at this point. All that's left for you to do is wait for the blasts. Each strike creates a massive nuclear blast that is almost as hot as the sun's core, and instantly incinerates anything and anybody in the immediate vicinity. However, those who are a decent distance from the strike zone aren't safe either. Moderate skin burns are still possible, as is death or injury caused by the debris thrown up in the blast. If you're unfortunate to be looking at the blast as it happens, and you aren't killed by the blast itself, your retinas may be seared. At the very least, you'll experience damage to your eyes and possible temporary blindness. Then come the shock waves. Nuclear weapons generate powerful shock waves, leading to instant jumps in pressure. When combined with the dynamic pressure the blast itself causes, the shockwave can reverberate for miles, damaging buildings that are caught in their path. Those shockwaves also have the potential to kill you if you're unlucky enough to be on the ground, tearing through your body and throwing you up into the air. Is there anything you can do to protect yourself at this point? According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, those unfortunate not to be in a shelter or basement should immediately turn away from the blast, close their eyes, and drop to the floor. Lie face down with your hands under your body and simply wait. You'll likely feel 2 shockwaves pass over you, as well as intense heat. The latter could kill you no matter what you do, though those far enough away from the blast zone should be able to withstand the heat and hopefully not be crushed by debris that results from the shockwaves. It's a minuscule defense against what you face, but it's the only thing you can do. And the danger isn't over yet, as you face 2 more problems in the immediate aftermath of the blast: radiation poisoning and firestorms. Any individual who's near the blast site and somehow manages to survive both the initial fireball and the shockwaves the nuke generates will be exposed to extremely high doses of radiation. In many cases, they'll develop acute radiation syndrome. Radiation burns will start to show on the skin within minutes, with other symptoms sometimes taking days or even weeks to appear. These can
I don't want none of that, man.
range from minor skin reddening to full-blown cancer, all depending on the distance from the blast, the amount of radiation it released, and even the type of radiation. And you're not safe if you're miles away from the initial blast. Radioactive fallout from the blast can travel through the air for many miles, meaning the simple act of breathing puts you at risk. The same goes for eating food or drinking water. Both will be contaminated due to radioactive fallout. And worst of all,
thank you, L'Oreal. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, man. This is nasty work, man. I think 7 is the one that said to look up. It says billionaires are building bunkers. So do they know something we don't? Check it out real quick.
And it's worth $270 million, $270 million. It's almost like a status symbol now. But why do the super rich need bunkers? Are they trying to survive a war? Maybe another pandemic? Or an apocalypse? Do they know something that we do not? Our next report tells you.
Blast-resistant doors, equipped with its own food and energy supplies. This is a 5,000 square foot shelter located underground in Hawaii. The price tag of the project is $270 million. If you want to survive an apocalypse, this is the place to be. Who does this belong to? Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg. The billionaire is building a bunker, and he isn't the only one.
I mean, shit like that don't surprise me, man. I would think all these super rich motherfuckers will have a bunker. If I had billions of dollars, I have me a few bunkers everywhere. Bunker City, man. Fuck that, man. I'll be building bunkers for 10 years, man. Just because. Yo, build me 20 bunkers, y'all. Here, take this building.
Avoid it, but we need new leadership.
Check what we got going on here, man.
This
advertise.
Excuse me, y'all. All right, double tap the screen. Everybody hit the double tap, hit the like button, double tap the screen, or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots, right? We're gonna go down the rabbit hole in a little while. I want to get into this Matt Gaetz shit because they said Matt Gaetz R-worded a little chick, right? Say he did the unspeakable. But now I'm hearing a bunch of other shit that involves this Matt Gaetz thing as we look into it. And I'm like, man, are they doing another smear campaign just because this is somebody that Trump fucks with? It seems like they're trying to pull out smut on everybody that he. All right. So I think it's a witch hunt for everybody that Trump puts down with the squad. Let's keep it real. But yeah, Matt Gaetz, man, he a wild boy, man. He fed Nancy Pelosi her own ass. You know what I'm saying? And she liked it. She put barbecue sauce on it because he really toasted Shorty. I'm gonna show that to you in a second.
And it wouldn't have happened. It's a shame, but this is a war that should have never happened. And we'll get it solved. It's a complicated puzzle, very complicated puzzle, but we'll get it solved. And people get on with their lives. Too many people dead. Too many beautiful cities. I've seen those cities. They're so beautiful, and that, you know, I don't know how you can ever rebuild them the way they were.
They love talking about war. Everybody loves heaven, but they don't love dead. You know, I seen what wars look like, man. This shit is nasty.
Not possible.
You have to come, by the way, to see us.
I will. It's a beautiful country, beautiful weather, beautiful everything. But we have to get this over with. But it's a war, and the president agrees. This.
I'm being triggered. Okay. Well, listen. Now I'm gonna show you how triggered I am. Wow. 8,600 seconds. 86,000 seconds.
This is a war that should have never happened.
Donald Trump is willing to talk to Vladimir Putin.
Hood TMZ in the building. That's the real Hood. Hood might have been here for a while. You throw your wrench on, bro.
It seems like they're getting somewhere. And then now tensions are escalating, and Ukraine is now using U.S. Missile systems that are long range that can hit deep into Russia at a military site, which is causing Russia to want to react. And Vladimir Putin has changed his doctrine on when they can use nuclear.
I mean, where's your Democrats at now? Where's the wild Democrats that was out here hooping and hollering for fucking Kamala Harris? Where's those people saying, yes, Biden, great move. Give them missiles. The fuck?
Weaponry.
Where they at?
Nuclear force against a nation that's encroaching on them. And we could see World War III happen.
We have never been closer to World War III than we are today under Joe Biden. A global conflict between nuclear-armed powers would mean death and destruction on a scale.
Living Waters Baptist Church. I can see you. Nobody got you blocked. Please don't ban Living Waters, please.
Unmatched in human history. It would be nuclear Armageddon. Nothing is more.
Yeah, let these people go wild, man. Let them say whatever they want. If I see it, I'll clap it myself. B1, salute. It's up deep Russia. It's only 180 miles. It's not deep into Russia at all. B1, you were saying that the other day. Come and explain that shit to me if you can, because I'm kind of sifting through the comments real quick. But I was actually looking for Hood TMZ so I could throw his wrench on. We refresh that. All right.
More important than avoiding that nightmare. We will avoid it, but we need new leadership. Every day this proxy battle in Ukraine continues, we risk global war. We must be absolutely clear that our objective is to immediately have a total cessation of hostilities. All shooting has to stop. This is the central issue. We need peace without delay. In addition, there must also be a complete commitment to dismantling the entire
person this ain't not a person that's pumping beef. No freaky. This ain't a dude that's trying to escalate a situation. You know, can y'all double tap the screen, get the likes up? It's 400 and some people up in there. Let's get the likes past 200 real quick. Double tap the screen or go to the top right of your screen on your cell phone and hit the 3 dots. All right, is Hood TMZ still here? If you still here, say something so I can throw your wrench on.
Globalist neocon establishment that is perpetually dragging us into endless wars, pretending to fight for freedom and democracy abroad, while they turn us into a third world country and a third world dictatorship right here at home. The State Department, the defense bureaucracy, the intelligence services, and all of the rest need to be completely overhauled.
Keep going on the like button, man. I see y'all. Go ahead, hit the likes. Double tap the screen. And is this about your ego? Suck my dick. Yeah, it is about my ego. I'm on YouTube. When you go to YouTube, you tell the people hit the like button. Huh? Yeah, for you. I got him. Let me catch some wreck, y'all. Moderators, let me get some right. Let me catch some work. Let me see who else. Who else? Get the lights up. I didn't say lights. I said like. Like. You stupid idiot. All right. Thank you, Luke. Carolyn, salute. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the cool ones. You know, we get some Trump haters in here, some trolls, and I do God's work on them because I love it. You know what I'm saying? Keeps my teeth white when I do God's work. You know what I'm saying? In the form of brat. And if you niggas is too sensitive, here you go.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
Go back to jail. Somebody says go back to jail. Okay, come on. Let me catch some back, y'all. Let me get some of these. Let me catch some of these. Come on. Who else got some? Hey, everybody with a wrench, be quiet for 1 second. Let me catch some right. Let me show y'all how to do this, right? All right. I got a clip loaded. Okay, amen. I like that. Boom. I don't think he can, but I hope he can. Okay, that's a good comment. DMW, Ming, salute. Why can't y'all just double tap the screen? LOL. Okay, 7. Good. You good, 7. You know what I'm saying? I like stuff that 7 is saying. Keep going with the likes. We almost at 100. All right. Double tap the screen or hit the 3 dots. Hit that Cash App too. God's work. That's right. This is a whole fact, right? Who else? Who else want to go 86,000 seconds? Huh? I'll send your ass back where you came from, right? We'll tighten this chat up. You know what I'm saying? They'll send more people in here. Once I tighten, see, you got to understand something, right? I'll get rid of 100 of you motherfuckers to get 5 good ones. Those are the ones that double tap the screen, right? Because they know that it's good for the algorithm. You know what I mean? Y'all see I got 41,000 subs. It's not for no fucking reason. I'm outside. Thank you, Minecraft Hacker. Thanks for salute. I'm staying around too. Everybody, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'm just showing y'all when y'all start going live, because most of y'all see controlled videos. Y'all see people, oh, I like that video. Come on, let me go to that video. Boom. All right. But in this world, when you go to the shorts feed, looking for some short shit, and you don't intend to find me, but I find you. Right? And now that you're here and you know that I read comments, that means I'm different than the other guy. I acknowledge you. So you're going to acknowledge me by double tap the screen and get the likes up. I got to keep telling them because on these vertical lives, they don't show you the like button. So they send 100 motherfuckers in here. I got to remind them. Okay? Doesn't hurt you. See, this is that type of channel. All right? Might light my butt up and just talk to you. You want to go watch that fucking video? I tell you what. Go eat a bad pussy, all right? And watch it in your bathroom by yourself.
Diddy party. Like a Diddy party. Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. Diddy party.
Get me started, man. I'm full of shit. Testicles, 1, 2. Can you hear me? All right? Chill in the fucking chat, all right? Don't make me waste my time on you, all right? Because these people with the blue wrenches, they're less patient, all right?
And reconstituted to fire the deep
Back to the show.
staters and put America first. We have to put America first. Finally, we have to finish the process.
I attract narcissists. I think I'm one myself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
We began under my
People think it's about them. And I think it's about me. That's crazy, man. That's why I started this channel. That's why this channel doesn't say Trump news. It doesn't say, you know, the newest shit that happened with fucking Putin or what the fucking the rat eaters are doing over there. Nah, this don't say none of that shit. This should say Mac Mean, true story. Say the fucking transvestite channel.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Seems like yesterday I had lots of dough. I got Biggie shot and nobody know. Shoot the club up, pass the gun to J-Lo.
Bad man. That's what I am. You come here to watch fucking Trump news. Alright?
Nigga, you gay.
And I'm here to tell you that.
Nigga, you gay.
What the fuck wrong with these people? Forgot what I was talking about, man. Y'all better wipe your fucking feet when you come up here. Told you, man, they be coming up here thinking this shit's church. I got a half a banana on the table, right? A blunt in my hand, pack of Newports, and the motherfucking God's work. You heard? That's all I got for y'all over here. This is YouTube. God's work. And you might be too tender for this shit. Okay?
You're a pussy.
That way.
You're a pussy.
Okay? I shouldn't even have a channel. Y'all shouldn't be even knowing me. You probably was looking for a fucking diaper video.
You're a pussy.
Who knows? But wipe your feet when you come in here. Testicles, testicles. 1, 2.
You're a pussy.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
It's all a part of the show, Carolyn. Oh shit, I can actually see. All right, I didn't know I was blind as fuck until my son was reading some shit I didn't see. I always thought it was just dots. What the fuck? Why would they put dots right there? You would think that the instructions is like it really was the instructions. I didn't know. I just want
about snitching. Snitch what? The
people so mad that this is what happened, right? This is one of my ops, right? Let me just give you guys a quick story before I get back into all right. So this cocksucker decides to start stalking me, right? The motherfucker gets so mad at me, right? That he beats his girl's baby out her stomach. I'm telling you, no, this is no lie. Beats her fuck up. Boom, get that baby out of you, right? Does that, right? And then threatens her mother. I called him. I tried to talk to him. Like, yo, why you beating bitch's baby out of the stomach? This is what he says.
Get to you, nigga. You think
What old bitch? What old bitch, bro? Listen. All right, so you gonna let me talk? Look, why don't you just calm down? Calm down, man.
You gonna die on my mama. You gonna die.
Just calm down, Frank.
You gonna die, nigga. If I don't get to you, I'ma kill Modesty mother, nigga. Get to you, nigga.
Modesty is his wife. All right, let's get back to the Trump stuff.
My administration of fundamentally reevaluating
Yo, I'm from New York, man. This shit get crazy.
NATO's purpose and NATO's mission. Our foreign policy establishment keeps trying to pull the world into conflict with a nuclear-armed Russia based on the lie that Russia represents.
Or this can all be a play, 7. All be a play just because we want to leave NATO. Yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying?
It's our greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible USA-hating people that represent us. It's the
that part. Thank you, Trump. The USA hating motherfuckers that we are supporting. Fuck them.
Greatest threat. But the greatest threat to Western civilization today is not Russia. It's probably, more than anything else, ourselves and some of the horrible USA hating people that represent us. It's the abolition
About those countries under NATO that be screaming death to America, but taking all of our money to make themselves rich.
of our national borders. It's the failure to police our own cities. It's the destruction of the rule of law from within. It's the collapse of the nuclear family and fertility rates like nobody can believe is happening. It's the Marxists who would have us become a godless nation worshiping at the altar of race and gender and environment.
Trump is coming in hot, y'all.
And it's the globalist class that has made us totally dependent on China and other foreign countries that basically hate us. These globalists want to squander all of America's strength, blood, and treasure, chasing monsters and phantoms overseas while keeping us distracted from the havoc they're creating right here at home. These forces are doing more damage to America than Russia and China could ever have dreamed. Evicting the sick and corrupt establishment is the monumental task.
That's what you want to hear out of a fucking president. Look alive. And that other bastard sitting back drinking margaritas trying to play war games.
For the next president.
He ain't have no smoke the whole time he was sitting down. All of a sudden, Trump is taking the seat, and now he wants to fly missiles to fucking Russia. I mean, wake the fuck up, people. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's have a like party right quick. Go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. That's where they hit the like button from us. All right? They call us conspiracy theories. I call them
You're a pussy.
And I'm the only one who can do it. I'm the only one that can get the job done. I know exactly what has to be done.
Now, I'm hoping that they come to their senses and not get into a peeing match and end up getting into World War III, drag us into it before Donald Trump can get into office. Because if Donald Trump gets into office, I'm almost confident Donald Trump will resolve this. And I'm hoping that they can just hold off for a minute until we get a grown-up in office where we can negotiate and make things right by everybody. I think there's a solution to this problem, and I don't think the Democrats have the solution. Unfortunately, I think they're trying to escalate to either one, and I don't know if this can necessarily happen. I just hear rumors of this happening. To one, create martial law because we're in war, and therefore the transfer of power is probably not going to occur if we're actually in a war situation. I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying what I'm hearing on the streets. And then another idea is that they get Donald Trump in so much turmoil that his entire administration is fighting a world war. And when the economy take a dump and we're in another war and then there's an illness that comes through that plague the nation, then they're going to be wanting to vote for a Democrat next time. And I'm afraid that that's what they're attempting to do. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Do not miss America Fest 2024. It's happening December the 19th through the 22nd at the Phoenix Convention Center right here in my home city. Get ready to hear from top speakers, including myself.
My bad, y'all.
And I want to put that on the.
Are you using your home address for business, but know it's hurting your brand image? At iPostal One, we can.
That on the screen now. Roll it.
This is video from a previous situation, not the one that we are about to discuss here, but we did just learn from the Associated Press that Ukraine fired 6 U.S.-made missiles here at Russia's Bryansk region. Russia's defense ministry just releasing that information days after U.S. President Biden eased those restrictions on Ukrainian use of American-made weapons in the war that is now marking its 1,000th day. Ukraine claimed it hit a military weapons depot there in the middle of the night, though it didn't specify what weapons it actually used. The Ukrainian General Staff said that multiple explosions and detonations were heard in that targeted area. And in a statement carried by Russian news agencies, the Russian Defense Ministry said the military shot down 5 of those Army tactical missile systems and damaged another. The fragments fell on the territory of an unspecified military facility. That's again, according to Russia's ministry. The falling debris sparking a fire, but did not inflict any danger or any casualties. Neither side's claims could be independently verified by the Associated Press. The announcement came after Biden did authorize Ukraine to use those U.S.-supplied missiles to strike deeper inside Russia, easing limitations on the longer-range weapons after Russia deployed thousands of North Korean troops in the conflict. Earlier on Tuesday, Ukrainian officials reported a third Russian strike in 3 days on a civilian residential area in Ukraine that killed at least 12 people. That includes a child. The strike by a drone in a region there late Monday hit a dormitory of an educational facility and wounded 11 other people, including 2 children, adding that more people could be trapped under the rubble. Ukrainian civilians have repeatedly been clobbered by Russian drones and missiles during this war, while on the battlefield, it's under severe Russian pressure at places on about a 600-mile front line where its army is stretched thin against a bigger adversary.
Word, I'm tough, but I'm not nuclear weapon tough. I'm not like mentally tough for just to even think about some shit like that. But they do have their little depictions of what it looks like, man. This continuation of that, man. It says, how would nuclear war between Russia and the U.S. affect you?
Odds are that there's little you could do about either situation. Thanks to Russia's EMP bombs, combined with the devastation caused by the nuclear blasts, emergency services will be slow to respond and will have their hands full dealing with thousands of people in the crisis. That's assuming the energy services are even available. The strikes could destroy them in an instant, with communication also being made difficult by the EMP blasts that have decimated the equipment these vital personnel use. As for firestorms, these will arise in the immediate aftermath of the blast. They're created whenever a large number of smaller individual fires, such as those a nuclear explosion causes, coalesce to form a huge fire. Think of them as flaming hurricanes. The many small fires heat the air to such a degree that they create hurricane-strength winds that pull inwards toward the larger fire those many small fires create. Those larger fires only get stronger because of the air being fed towards them by the wind, fanning the flames until a firestorm occurs. According to Atomic Archive, the blasts you'd likely face would create the perfect conditions for firestorms to occur. They'd certainly occur in areas that contain at least 8 pounds of combustible materials, and there's a strong possibility that half of the structures within the blast zone will all be on fire at the same time.
Yeah, well, whoever said we delusional earlier just didn't read enough. You know what I mean? I read too much. Before this fucking internet was a thing, man, I was reading books. You heard? A lot of them shits, too. Shit, I had 20 years in jail. What the fuck y'all think I was doing up in there? You know what I was doing? Man, I had a year where all I did was jerk off for a whole year. I was skinny as shit. Tell you, man, when you got 20 years, man, you got a lot of time to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're growing up in that bitch. And then there was a time where I went to college. You know, there's a time where I try to do programming and shit and learn some skills and stuff like that. But then there was also a time where I just sat the fuck down after stabbing somebody and laying up in a box. You know what I mean? And in that time when I was in the box, I read the most books. I read a lot of fucking books. And some of the stuff that I used to read was some dark shit. It had a lot to do with like world, like wars and espionage and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So my imagination runs deep when it comes down to talking about stuff like this. But then when you have a whole situation where you got a president of the United States basically escalating a war that don't got shit to do with us on his way out of the door, you would think this dude be kicked up drinking box wine. Box wine for you. Box wine for you. Hey, you did a good job. Box wine for you. Nah, this man want to go out like a war hero or something. I don't know what the fuck Biden's up to.
The burning area will also easily span at least 5 square miles and will likely be even larger. The only thing that could prevent the firestorms from forming is if the wind in the area is above 8 miles per hour. These firestorms will be almost as devastating as the blast itself. For context, the nuclear bomb dropped on Hiroshima created a firestorm that destroyed 4.4 square miles of the city.
Remember that shit? Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
That demonstrates how strong the heat generated by these firestorms is. They engulf large areas of the city.
Now, y'all know I know it's Nagasaki. Do not type in my chat, please. The fuck?
Diddy party. Like a Diddy party. Everybody know ain't no party like it.
Just smell some dumb shit. That's why I'm just telling you now, okay? I know that it's Nagasaki. I said Niggasaki on purpose. I actually have a song called Niggasaki, all right? Drop bombs, okay.
Battering them with storm-level winds and igniting practically everything they touch. Glass will melt. Asphalt transforms into a flammable liquid akin to lava, and even the metals used to hold up structures may start to melt.
Even that book, The Stand, back in the days, I remember that book, The Stand. They had a movie about it, I think. Man, I read that shit. Stephen King book. It was about apocalypse, essentially.
Depending on how strong the fire.
It was about the war. It was or what stopped the world from moving. It was showing the after effects.
If you're caught,
like Swan Song, the book Swan Song, man. It took a little girl she was a special girl. It took some magic shit to bring humanity back, because that nuclear winter lasted for like 20 years. Nothing could grow. Everybody had radiation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was deformed.
What's in this?
Did you know that 90% of
Wow, shit. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm talking about. Everybody, if you got here from the shorts feed, right? If you're new to this channel and you don't know me, subscribe to the channel. We do this. We go down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? They call me Rabbit Chain. Rabbit Chain. Rabbit Chain.
About snitching. Snitch what? The very next day after I shot Max against the Boston Sea Corps, right? I prayed.
Just some snitch ass nigga from the Bronx. We'll talk about him later. Double tap the screen. We're in the rabbit hole. All right.
Talk about snitching. Snitch what?
Get the lights up. Hit those 3 dots at the top right. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the like button is at. Pino, back to what would a nuclear war between Russia and the U.S. Look like? Or how would it affect the U.S.?
Storm, you have no chance of surviving. So if you happen to survive the initial blast and the shock waves it generates, and you're not immediately struck down by the severe radiation poisoning and burns, you only have one option: run. Run as far away from the blast zone as possible.
Jesus Christ, man, this is starting to get depressing, man. I don't even want to do. Let's get into some lefties losing it, because we obviously know that the view for anybody that know me, know that The View is is one of those shows that I take aim at. You know what I mean? I have target practice on the because they constantly sticking their foot in their mouths, man. These are some wild ass broads, man. I think they coochies are ice cold. I'm telling you, man. These broads are the type of broads.
MSNBC host Joe and Mika are subject
To keep them funky ass little coochies in the freezer overnight. That's how cold these broads are.
themselves to, proving to their dim-witted audience that they are utterly unprincipled, unscrupulous. Let's have another look at the sort of things they were saying before the election and what they're saying now.
And then he says that
I gotta make a compilation of this, y'all. Oh yeah, this is great. Look at this.
the news network that is most critical of him should be taken off the air. This is not a reach. I could go back and talk about Nazi Germany, and I do it without any concerns whatsoever. And if people can't start drawing the parallels, well, you're just stupid, or you have your head in the sand, or you're one of them.
You're one of them, yes. That was before the election, but now...
I love this broad. I love her. I love this chick.
They've met with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, a meeting they begged for.
Watch this
Yes,
shit.
they begged to meet the man that they likened to Hitler. We would
Keeping it real goes wrong right here. L'Oreal, check this out.
Appreciate the opportunity
Thank you. Fair use, fair use.
to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that. Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump.
And it should surprise no one
After all the shit they talked.
that the View's Sonny Hostin had a big problem with Joe and Mika normalizing Donald Trump, normalizing the guy who just won the election in a landslide.
I don't think you need to sit down for 90 minutes at
This broad is miserable with her funky ass little hair. Yeah, look at that hair. She look like that hair got its own social security card.
Mar-a-Lago and kiss his ring to be able to speak truth and to be able to cover a story. So maybe they're not journalists in the true sense. Maybe
Matt Gaetz wiped the floor with these broads. I'm gonna show y'all that after this.
they're saying that they're opinion journalists, but we have to remember that Trump is the guy who ushered in the era of fake news.
Meow. Ooh, hear that, Mika and Joe Scarborough? You two aren't real journalists. And Sonny, Donald Trump did not usher in the era of fake news. He was just the one to call out your lies and activism masquerading as journalism. Like the fake news you spread about Matt Gaetz in recent days, which resulted in this apology earlier today.
Well, Donovan, what they say about that is that it will cripple the American economy. Fake news. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. Fuck the Chinese.
Sonny, you have a legal note. I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism, that DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
Thank you. That part. When the case is closed, why the fuck are we reopening it?
I'm not sure how sincere that sour-faced
That wasn't sincere at all. She said that shit with so much anger.
apology was.
Yeah, look at her face now. Now you're gonna look at her face. She was trying to hold back her fucking anger. This is just sad, man. You can't even fucking just admit when you're wrong. All right. But watch what Matt Gaetz does when he's up there.
Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a
Smug old woman.
statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism, that DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
I'm not sure how sincere that sour-faced apology was from Sonny. Maybe Matt Gaetz should demand another one until she gets
Guilty of smear campaigning.
right. And if you want to know why Matt
Thank you, Seven. 20% of the crops. Thank you. I am watching the chat. Yes. Thank you for that.
Gaetz scares them so much, then have a look at this. Whether he
Do we look scared? Man, we'll figure it out, okay?
is questioning the Secretary of Defense about his dud predictions or berating fellow politicians for being
If all goes right, China's going to be in bed with us no matter what. No freaky.
owned by lobbyists.
I mean, if we get in bed with Russia, then China automatically, you know what I'm saying, gets sorted out.
Matt Gaetz is fearless.
You guys told us that Russia couldn't lose. You told us that the Taliban couldn't immediately win. And so I guess I'm wondering, what in the $773 billion that you're requesting today is going to help you make assessments that are accurate in the face of so many blown calls?
And then, you know what's so wild about these people and FEMA? They was trying to borrow against future royalties. Meaning, okay, listen, we don't got the money right now. But for the money that we might make in 2025, we want to borrow against that. These motherfuckers, look at this guy's face.
I take no lecture on asking patriotic Americans.
Matt Gaetz is like Tom Homan, man. These are badasses, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just like JD Vance. He picked a team full of fuck. These are X-Men. You know what I mean? They say the dream team. I say the X-Men.
To weigh in and contribute to this fight from those who would grovel and bend knee.
Well, Trump is, you say Trump is in bed with Russia. Somebody need to get in bed with these motherfuckers. All right.
For the lobbyists and special interests who own our leadership, who have, boo all you want, who have hollowed out this town and have borrowed against the future of our future.
Man, these congressional hearings be ghetto. I love it, man. I'm about to do a whole playlist full of congressional hearings on uploads. Check my uploads. And also, listen, go to the other channel and subscribe, man. My other channel is called MacMean TSTV. All right. We do God's work over there. All right. Pretty much. All right. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. All right. Donovan, you coming in real hot, Donovan. Let me read some of Donovan's comments. I do like to acknowledge people when they do type a lot, especially when they don't do all caps. So let's acknowledge some of Donovan's stuff because he coming hot. Says Trump says 50% off electric, 50% cut in gas tax cuts to the rich that we pay for mass deportationism tariffs across the board. Do you know what that equals? That means we're going down the drain quickly. Okay. All right. I mean, listen, Donovan, the link is pinned. Matter of fact, it's not. There you go. The link is the link right there. If you want to come up here and explain that, then do it. Okay. But today's not your fucking birthday, Donovan. All right. I'm just playing. Yeah, Donovan, pull up, man, if you can, man. Come and explain to the people, man. Sound like you know some shit. And guess what? I'm not here to say that you're wrong or right unless I know. And right now, I don't know. So you can come up here and explain it. If you sound right, I'm rocking with you. If you sound wrong, they're going to go against you guys. Okay? You guys don't have the ability to look at a mouse and an elephant and share which one is bigger. Okay, a mouse, a house, carry the 3. Didn't I tell you niggas this ain't church? I gave you the option to come up here and explain it. I'm not going to read no more comments. Next thing you know, they're going to time you out and then you're not going to be able to type. So hit the link and come up here and enlighten the audience. It sounds like you know something, man. I'm being nice. I'm always mean. That's why my name is Mac Mean. Not Mac Nice. It says Mac Mean. True story. They come here to watch me be mean to people, man. Technically, this shouldn't be possible. I shouldn't have a channel this big for this long. You know what I'm saying? That should sound wow. Yeah.
Nigga, you gay.
But I do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know everything. I know some stuff. I mostly just try to entertain people. You know what I mean? Just credit me for not knowing shit. All right? This is all entertainment. All right? I need to remind you motherfuckers of that. That's why I say testicles, 1, 2. I don't say testing 1, 2. I say testicles, 1, 2. Put your mouth on it. All right? Whew. Give your fingers a rest and hit the link. DMW, always doing God's work. Capable. Okay? You don't have to hate Donald Trump. You don't have to hate. Donald Trump is not your brother. Facts. I said I wasn't going to read no more, but I did. I can't lie to y'all, man. I got a thing for Donovan. I got a thing for you, Donovan. Somebody always come to this chat, interest the fuck out of me because it sounds like they know shit, and I'm intrigued by smart people. But them same smart niggas that used to be in jail with me, being all smart in the gate, I enjoyed the conversations, the back and forth and shit. But when they came out the cell and I stuck my knife in them, oh boy, did they yell so loud.
Emotional dominance.
Popping poop. God's work.
Class session, nigga, pull up.
One by one.
Like that.
God's work.
They keep on playing like I'm playing.
Yo, get at him.
Nigga, I don't box. I pull up with a mop. Push a clip on that bitch and fill it to the top.
All right, Donovan, I don't want to get you in your emotions. Can everybody in the chat please say Donovan or just type D for short?
Nigga, you gay.
Oh, everybody spam the chat with Donovan's. Here, let me help you out. Look, check it out. Donovan. You want to be seen? Here you go. Donovan. Oh, look. Say something good about Donovan, y'all. Donovan is smart. Donovan. Wait, let me see. Donovan is smart as fuck. Get in the chat. Say Donovan. Tell Donovan something nice about herself. Donovan is one hell of a typer. Donovan. Everybody say Donovan in the chat. Hey, Donovan. Let me just copy that real quick. Smells like Dookie. Donovan says these nuts. Hold up. Donovan. Oh, copy. Paste. Donovan says these nuts. Donovan. Yeah, Donovan. Donovan, you lit. I ain't gonna lie. I just chased my whole audience away. You know what I'm saying? Just to make you feel special. But guess what? We'll have 500 motherfuckers in here in no time. All right? Saying, Donovan! Spam the chat with Donovan, y'all. Go ahead. Get busy, y'all. Come on, get busy. Donovan. You want to spam my chat? I'm going to show y'all how to spam a chat. That's how you spam a chat, bro. Everybody, Donovan. I needed a break anyway. Oh, Sean Little call him Wanavan. Entiende mucho, pero hablo poquito. Bonjour, Donovan. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? To show Donovan that it is possible. All right. Donovan. Man, that's my favorite man. Favorite rap. That favorite name. Oh, I mean, listen, it don't get no better than that. Than Donovan. All right. Now, first 3 years, he managed to change. Yo, this nigga is still going. He don't even see us. Oh, I love it. All right, you have fun, Donovan. All right, I ain't reading no more of that shit. All right, link is pinned.
Future generations.
Now, Matt Gaetz, a badass. This motherfucker right here. He Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz, they call him Matt Gaetz white chocolate. That's what they call him. They say the nigga's coming in hot.
That are accurate in the face of so many blown calls.
What's the name of that song, Matthew? It's called Donovan.
I take no lecture on asking patriotic Americans to weigh in and contribute to this fight from those who would grovel and bend knee for the lobbyists and special interests who own our leadership, who have, boo all you want, who have hollowed out this town and have borrowed against the future of our future generations.
One of them.
I'll be happy to fund my political operation through the work of hardworking Americans, $10 and $20 and $30 at a time. And you all keep showing up at the lobbyist fundraisers and see how that goes for you.
Let's have some fun now with a couple of lefties losing it, protesting Donald Trump. But just don't ask them to explain why they're protesting. That's where their bold, brave activism falls apart.
How important are women's rights? More important than yours and mine. What rights do men have that women don't? I think I'm done here today, guys.
Yo, my God.
What
Yeah, I bet this girl got a fucking strap on.
rights do men have that women don't?
She wears the pants in that family. You can clearly see that shit. He don't even want to talk without her. You know what I'm saying? Putting that feather behind him.
Ew, gross. Doesn't that sum up the modern anti-Trump left? Just angry, ill-informed attention seekers. And it's not new. Not only are these anti-Trump weirdos angry and full of bile, they're also massive hypocrites. They will even abuse the minorities they pretend to care about if those minorities think for themselves and vote accordingly. Remember this charming woman? Here's a little throwback to a white lefty woman losing it at Latino voters because they're backing Donald Trump.
These are voters who are either illiterate, they can't read, they are voting for an like Trump.
Look at that. They so violent.
That's why I'm here.
Isn't it their right to
It's nasty,
know
man.
who they want to?
And it's my right to tell them they're idiots, ignorant.
Damn, man. Damn, look at how people be looking, man.
They're illiterate. They can't read. They can't assess. All they do is watch Fox News. That's their whole experience.
Wow.
And know that they hate Cuba.
How do you know what's on Fox News unless your ass is watching it? Most of the fucking Republicans I know don't even watch Fox News.
And Castro. It's ridiculous.
Do you support Cuba?
Yes, I do.
Even though they're communists?
Yes, I do. I'm a socialist.
And Republicans should pray that their political opponents remain as
They losing their brains, like literally on camera.
dumb and irrational as the likes of the Washington Post's Jennifer Rubin. Here she advises the Democrats.
They can't control themselves, even with a camera right in their face, and they know they just can't control themselves because it's emotion based. The shit they talking about, we looking at Fox News. Why are we looking at Fox News? The man said that a war was brewing, and now look at it. A fucking war is brewing. He goes and shows diplomacy by sitting down with the people that we got beef with, and they say he's in bed with them. Come on, man, you can't win. That's why you don't do things for yourself. You do things that for the people. Sometimes you got to put the the medicine and the fucking, you know, and the snacks.
To double down on that hate and hysteria to win.
And show them. You know what I mean? Like these people would like literally they'll fight you. They'll fight what's good for them, and they'll assist everything that's there to obviously get them up out of here.
And you have to be pithy. What do I mean by pithy? How about this? Republicans want to kill your kids. It's actually true.
You hear this shit? 4 years Trump was president, and I didn't hear one article. I didn't see one fucking article about anything this woman was just talking about. What I seen was a witch hunt. The whole time Biden was in office to impeach, like to do something to Trump, to lock him up for something. It was a witch hunt. You know what I mean? You think Trump is about to spend the next 4 years even talking about Kamala? We're not going to talk about Kamala tomorrow. Newsflash. Kamala's somewhere spending the change that she got left from all that money she stole from the American people for a campaign. Obviously, if a campaign was less than $500,000, then there's $500 million, then there's some money missing. And where's the money at? That's the only time they're going to be talking about or focusing on Kamala. True story. But look at this goofy shit. They're going to kill our kids. They didn't kill our kids when he was president the first time. Why would they start now?
Pithy. What do I mean by pithy? How about this? Republicans want to kill your kids. It's actually
She definitely doesn't have sex with a man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it that way.
True. If you're going to oppose vaccinations, if you're going to stop breakthrough medical research.
There you go. Republicans want to kill your kids. A winning strategy there for the Democrats. Let's hope.
30 million to celebrities. I mean, if you throw in Obama and Michelle and Bill and Hillary and
they listen to her. Can you believe what has become?
a lot of money been spent. I think way more than that. All right. 10 million went to Beyonce alone.
Of the once respected Washington Post. Plenty more left.
Oprah got $1 million.
He's losing it with my next guest, documentary filmmaker and commentator, Ami Horowitz. Ami, President-elect Donald Trump watched on as Elon Musk's SpaceX conducted another successful launch of its
We covered that real early last night.
Starship rocket.
3, 2, 1.
Elon Musk a bad motherfucker.
I've got to say, you look like a proud father there. And President Trump also became a student for a few minutes as Elon Musk explained what was about to happen.
It's literally trying to use its entire body as a brake, and then it's using these flaps to just control its position. You try to achieve roughly a 70-degree angle defect.
Ami, I've got to say, it looks like America
Making his rounds, looking like a fucking a teenager the way he making rounds. He was at the UFC joint. John Bones Jones kicked dude in his stomach and knocked him the fuck out and did the Trump dance right after that. Trump is making his rounds, man. For an 80-year-old man, this dude is making moves.
is back.
Yeah, of course you have the entire left outrage that Elon Musk would be involved in any way, shape, or form with the government. I mean, why would you want one of the most talented human beings on earth trying to help us move this country forward?
Right.
Look, Elon Musk didn't build 3 businesses. He built 3 industries. Okay? This is a guy that's being demonized because they hate. What do they hate? They hate private enterprise. They want the government not to be streamlined. They want the government bigger. They want more people in the government doles, not less people. And they see Elon Musk as a danger to that principle. Look, I'll tell you what. Wake me up when Elon Musk fails at a single thing, and then let's maybe have a conversation.
Well, they did used to love him when he was the...
If you got hit for the shorts feed, can you double tap the screen? Let's get the likes up, right? Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots, all right? He's 80? Nah, I don't think that he's 80 yet. I think he's like 79. All right.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS, Make it your second deodorant.
I'm his daddy.
Champion of electric cars when he was leading that industry. He was seen as a bit of a hero.
Why don't you want Elon Musk a part of our government? Duh. You want him a part of the Russian government?
He was a Democrat who donated to the Democrats. As soon as he got red-pilled and he saw just what the left had turned into, that's when they turned against him. So it just shows you, it doesn't matter what you do, how successful you are, if you deviate from that world.
Facts. Long as we with you, long as I'm co-signing you, you love me. Your love is conditional. The left love has always been conditional. All they got to do is just move a little bit to the right, and it's a wrap. Those dudes are savages, especially the white cornrow wearing Karens with the Black Lives Matter shirts. Those are the most vicious bitches I've ever met in my entire life.
They will come after you. I want to ask you about Trump's...
They'll change on you quick, and they'll change on each other too. It shows in the votes. They was out here screaming that, Kamala Harris shit, and then went up in there and voted for Trump. It's just sad.
Promise to start mass deportations on day one of his administration. What can we expect to see from that?
Yeah, I don't really have to prognosticate or guess because he's already done it, right? I mean, he stopped illegal immigration into this country because he had remain in Mexico. He made asylum laws tougher. He built a wall. He deported people. We can all see this going forward. Look, he is going to use executive power on day one, which, by the way, the executive power that Biden simply said he couldn't find.
I don't know why so many people eyebrows is up. It's almost as if they don't believe. They don't believe shit stink until they smell it.
Except for use it for every other purpose under the sun other than immigration. The key is going to be crafting this in a way that will, A, get through the courts, and B, survive the next administration. Now, how does he get through the courts? He has a much easier playing field because he's elected 200 federal judges his first time around. And also he has a Supreme Court that's obviously tilted toward him. Now, when it comes to making sure, because remember, executive order can be overturned by the next administration. That's what we've had this problem of Republican president, Democratic president, all these things ping-ponging back and forth. Look, it's now going to be easier for him to basically make it executive power proof by creating legislation through bills, because now he controls not only the executive branch, obviously, but also the Senate and Congress. They can push through laws that will restrict immigration. Now, the problem is going to be really deportation, because from a logistical perspective, first of all, because look, if he's able to deport 1 million people a year, which is a huge number. Look, Obama was called the deporter in chief. He only deported 500,000. So if you double that to 1 million, if you do that for 4 years, that's only a third of the 12 million illegals that came across the border under Joe Biden. So it's tough. And also, he's going to be...
Yeah, he's fighting an upstream battle, man. For real, for real. Aaron, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? Marsha says 0 tax on overtime pay.
Fighting against...
Donovan, still up in here.
A blue wall, if I may, of governors and of mayors who are going to fight against deportation. Michelle Wu of Boston, for example, came out publicly. J.B. Pritzker.
All right, but look, that's all good. But let's look at Matt Gaetz fight these people. Matt Gaetz is a fucking lion. I don't know, man. I'm glad I don't know. Trump must have knew some shit we didn't know, because we didn't know about Tom Homan and Matt Gaetz. I mean, the regular people did. People that follow this shit did.
Tim Cook reportedly called Pelosi to...
Now it says Matt Gaetz, Trump's attorney general, rips Nancy Pelosi over $6 million.
Reportedly called Pelosi to deliver a warning about Congress's antitrust bills.
Without objection.
So maybe it's the lobbyists, maybe it's the power of these very powerful CEOs making personal calls, but it could even be something more sinister. Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record a Fortune.com piece entitled Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband cashed in on big tech just as Congress was set to pounce.
Without objection.
And in that article, there's discussion of the spouse of the Speaker of the House making a $6 million call
Listen, Putin's rep in the UN blasts NATO, right? And Biden for fueling a suicidal escalation in the Ukraine war. This is official statement, man. Dude spoke.
All on stocks that netted $5.3 million while we're not moving these bills. This is
Try to hit the link again, man. I see you back there, but you gotta make make yourself available. I don't know. It's not allowing me to pull you up. So try to hit the link again.
my favorite subcommittee in my half decade in Congress, and in no small part because of the way you've led it. I am incredibly proud of the work we have done to address some of these anti-competitive practices of these monopolistic entities. And I was particularly persuaded by the testimony of Mr. Gross regarding how that market power of big businesses like Amazon can limit the ability of workers to have any type of meaningful negotiation. Congresswoman Jayapal led legislation that the chairman of the committee, the chairman of the subcommittee, Mr. Buck, and myself support.
What's up? What's up, bro? What's your name? You gotta take your mic. Okay. Hello? Yo.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, man. I wanted to hop on real quick because I know we were talking about the whole nuclear thing with Russia and Ukraine. I know there's a lot of time in here right now.
I can't really hear you, man. It sounds like your mic is muffled. Real freaky.
We're lovers, it seems like. But I mean, I think
we can't really hear you.
Hey,
your mic is muffled. Hey, what's going on, bro? Can you hear me? Take yourself off. Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to set up my actual microphone, so just give me 1 second, so I'm not going off of the headphones microphone. That's what's going on.
I can hear you now. I can hear you clearly now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, man. I was just let's talk about this whole Russia-Ukraine thing. And, I know there's a lot of people in here who are, anti-Trump or anti-war or anti-Elon, whatever it is, but.
Nah, yo, try to fix your mic because I'm struggling to hear you. Try to fix your mic and then come back up. You know what I'm saying? Or just keep yourself on mute until you're done.
Supported that would force the breakup of companies like Amazon into smaller entities. And I wanted Mr. Gross's perspective on that. Do you believe, as a negotiator, that would improve the position of workers to break up companies like Amazon and other big tech companies into smaller entities?
Well, I'm not an expert on this field. Obviously I'm just a driver at UPS and the shop steward for my union. But what I would say though is that it might not necessarily be necessary to break up the size of the company, but just to allow or force the company or encourage the company to employ the workers that it's utilizing. So instead of using third-party individuals and leaning on them and chewing them up and spitting them out, have real employees, give them real wages, allow them to have a collective bargaining unit.
Who sent this guy, man? Most of the DSPs I know from, and that's delivery, they like the delivery specialists, you know what I mean? Most of the DSPs that Amazon contracts are happy. You know what I mean? Like Amazon doesn't need to have its own delivery service. It just has to just keep on outsourcing, and most of the people that become DSPs are not complaining about that. So I wonder who sent this one right here. He said he's a driver for UPS.
Unit agreement. And I think that way you would get more productivity out of them in the long run and still be able to run a successful business.
I appreciate that perspective. My concern is that if they're able to stay so big, even if we used the awesome powers of the federal government to force these relationships out of independent contractor relationships into employment relationships, they're still so big.
Testicles 1, 2.
He got eyebrows like the Joker. Testicles 1, 2. You Gucci, go ahead. What you said?
Yeah, man. Does that sound better?
You're clear.
Cool. Yeah. So I was just saying that, regardless of who people like or who they don't like, there's one thing you can't ignore, and it's the fact that this war, what's going on right now in Ukraine, doesn't just affect Ukraine, right? Like, this is something that if it continues to escalate the way that it is, our kids' lives and their kids are going to be infected by this, forever. It's not something that just starts and goes away.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw on foreignpolicy.com, but I think within the last hour they updated this, and Russia, kind of made a statement saying that they're open to making a ceasefire deal when President Trump comes into office in January. And, the big thing on their ceasefire is that they don't want to let go of Kyiv. They want that part of Ukraine. And they're
are they wrong? Are they wrong for that? Are they wrong for wanting that?
At this point, like I've been saying in the chat, I feel like a piece of land, right? A piece of grass. At what point does a piece of grass become worth more than millions of lives? How many people have to die over them defending this piece of grass before it's,
absolutely,
let's just give them what they want.
Well, that's
the thing that Zelensky said is he's not letting go of Kyiv. And, he's been adamant that Putin doesn't want them joining NATO. He wants them having no assistance from outside countries and, what's going on there. And I just feel like it's there's no real good ending to it, right? And I feel like with Putin's age and the way that he's, been going on it, how much money he's already poured into it, how many people have already died, on both sides in the war. I just can't understand how people don't open their eyes and see, this is a war that's way more serious than any war that we've ever been in.
Is it safe to say that Zelensky and Biden is the real problems in the whole thing? We knock off Zelensky and Biden, and that's where the problems is coming from.
Exactly, that's where it all comes from.
Yeah, you get okay, well, listen, even if Russia says, you know what, we don't want shit, we just want a ceasefire, right? Zelensky is still pushing. He's still going to push because it's a power thing with him. It's more of a piece of grass thing for him than anybody. And then, obviously Biden wants to get his dollars up out of Ukraine. So it's an obvious conspiracy. It's an obvious problem that needs to be eradicated. Not to say it like that, but it needs to be solved.
It's one of those situations where it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. Because, after all this, even if it does stop, how long is it going to take Ukraine to pay us back the billions of dollars that we've spent on military equipment to give them? Nothing that we've seen up front. No money that we've received, only money that we've spent, or money that we've printed and caused, further damage to our economy to help support a war that, frankly, has nothing to do with us besides us watching another country, fight its own struggle.
They're going to end up having to pay us with land, too. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Let me ask you something, right? Rabbit hole time. Just where you from?
I'm from Florida.
All right, cool. All right. Do you think that do you think that we need to end our pact with NATO? Do you think that we need to fly solo right quick?
The only thing that I can really see, because I was in the military, I was in the Air Force, and the only thing that I can really see, NATO being useful for is if, we're attacked by somebody, right? Because there's nobody that has a stronger military, maybe besides China or a larger military than us. So, I mean, if we got into if Australia wanted to come and take parts of America, they're not worried about Australia, right? Because that's easy work. I can't see any benefit that NATO has to America at this point moving forward. So I'd say no. There's no, I think, actually I'd say, yeah, I mean, I can't see any issue with them dropping NATO and just flying solo and working on repairing our country and letting everybody else figure out what they want to do.
Okay, listen, this is what we're going to do real quick, bro. All right. Like I said, we about to go down the rabbit hole, y'all. What's your name, bro?
Trevor.
Okay. We got Trevor up here from Florida. Talking some hot shit real quick. All right, look, I want to show y'all something real quick, right? And I just want to paint a picture to you motherfuckers that's out here, right? Because most of you guys are stupid that I know. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the ones that do have a half a fucking brain, right? But like I said, not the smartest man in the building, but check it out. I want you to take a look at this. Now, excuse me for 1 second. I want y'all to take a look at it. All right. I don't know shit about none of these fucking countries on here. Okay. Let me just let y'all know.
That's what I'm saying, Cross.
Albania, Belgium. I was talking about this in my last live. Belgium waffles. That's the only thing I know about Belgium. Bulgaria. I told you, man, it sounds like botulism. It sounds like something that happens to food that's in cans that's been there too long. Canada, I don't know what Canada is good for besides nothing. Croatia, never going there. Czechia, Denmark, Estonia. I don't know. All these countries hate us. Finland, France, Germany, all this, Greece, Italy. Nobody. I mean, there's nothing going on here. Lithuania, Luxembourg.
And not only that, but look at the dates on most of them. 1949. So since 1949, someone's been like, okay, this has been a good idea. But at one point, did they start looking at it like, do we really need this anymore? Because like some people are saying in the chat, America is what keeps NATO going. You know, they know the strength of America and they know the fear that America puts in other countries in the world. So if there's no America in NATO, then you know, who's really defending you if it's not us?
Yeah, fuck NATO. And I think that's what we on, a fuck NATO campaign. And by the way, listen, if we do, okay, so let's go further down the rabbit hole. If we do leave NATO, should we be fucking with BRICS? Should we? Does that make sense?
Fucking with BRICS. What do you mean?
BRICS. You know what I mean? Getting down with Russia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm patching it up with North Korea and the rest of these other countries over
Absolutely.
there. You know?
I think the worst thing that could ever happen, right, would be any sort of nuclear war. So I mean, if we're ever backed in a corner where a country is threatening to shoot nukes off or something, there's got to be something wrong. And there's got to be something that's got to change, right? Because I don't know if you're reading the comments that I was putting out earlier, but it's a fact that you can Google right now. The bombs that we dropped in Hiroshima, right? 15 to 20 kilotons of TNT is what the strength of them were. And you saw the damage that it did and how bad it was. You know, people's shadows were blasted on the walls because of how strong the force of the blast was. You take a nuclear weapon that we have today, I mean, it's anywhere between 300 to thousands of times stronger than what those weapons were now. It's absolutely unimaginable what it would do.
Can't it all be about money? Let me draw a picture to you, right? Can't all of this shit, this stuff that we read in the papers, everything be rabbit hole shit? Can't it all be just at the end of the day, this is about a money grab? Just think about it, right? Now I don't want to say what's going on, but if you look at that comment that L'Oreal left, she says something about, I don't want to say it because I'm constantly getting shadow banned, man, and I just hate working so hard. But it's OWN, own, spelled backwards. Like if you own a car, spell that backwards, right? Because think about it. If we do go fuck with Russia, the rest of those countries are NATO. NATO has no choice but to get down with us. And look, the way some of those fucking radicals are moving in NATO, like, who's to say if we do? I mean, like if we did leave NATO and we got down with some Russia shit, that we still heading for a war. I mean, I feel like we fucked no matter what, man. It feels like this shit is just up.
I mean, the thing that, I've been trying to keep off of the whole war thing, right? Because it seemed like for like a year at least, it's kind of been in this stagnant, it's the same thing. You hear about drone strikes, you hear about this and that, and no real changes. And then I think it was a week or so ago, you saw the news articles about North Korea popping troops into Russia. And that's a major change, right? Like that's something where it's like, wait a minute, now there's another country coming in to help them. Like what's going on?
Wasn't that many soldiers? It was only like 2,000 soldiers or something, right?
But North Korea has nuclear power as well. They don't, and they're very, we hate America. Like they're very fuck America, if you know anything.
Oh yeah.
He likes Trump, You know, Kim Jong
Death,
Un.
no, death to America for the people though. From the ground, it's fuck America. Death to.
They have songs.
The propaganda.
Songs in North Korea that talk about burning America.
Yo, bro, I've seen so many documentaries on the propaganda that they feed these North Koreans. It's crazy, man. Have you ever seen that comedy movie with dude that goes to Korea, North Korea, and
Interview Seth Rogen?
Yeah,
man, it's a good movie.
That shit was good.
In the beginning of that movie, the same thing. You know, they're talking about death to America.
But look, that was like satire almost, because it was really mocking fun at the reality, because they said that you know, when you look at the documentaries, everything that he did in the movie, we seen that play out in real life documentaries, even with the people that deflect what they call that, defect from North Korea when they leave.
Oh yeah, when they defect, when they try to escape.
Yeah, the stories that they tell is horrifying, man. They are living in the past, and they think that America, that it's all about death to America and loyalty to Kim Jong Un.
I mean, that's a country that's plagued with brainwashing. You know, those people can't even use the internet without that country controlling what they see. You know, if they tried to go to Google and they tried looking up something about their own country, they wouldn't be able to see it. You know, the same reason why one of those
China's like that. China's like that.
Communist countries, you know, it's like a dictatorship, and it's just, I don't know, man. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Just think about the whole thing, because it's something that could easily be prevented. You know, if we would just take our nose out of it and we would just focus on, you know, the crises that we have in our own country, like homelessness, you know, the border crisis, all this stuff going on here in our own country.
Smashing out Chinese joints, because look, I'm gonna tell you something. Fucking Chinese chicks is easy. All you gotta do is learn Chinese. I'm serious. But I'm sorry.
China are going to be pretty hard once Trump comes into office. You know, I think there is a lot of Chinese people who are pretty upset with the whole tariff and tax thing.
Well, people saying they're going to cripple our economy by not purchasing some shit from us, or whatever.
Yeah, but that's bullshit though, because whatever we can't purchase from them, we'll build here or buy from someone else. You know, it's our country will never be crippled by China. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's silly to even think about.
You ever see the documentaries on the Chinese that eat rats?
No, but I believe it. I think I've seen like YouTubers going through like China on like food trucks and stuff, or like on street foods, and fucking they're cooking up rats right there.
Yeah, they eating they eat rats. Yeah, they eat rats. I'm gonna type it up. Chinese eating rats. Let me see. Chinese eating rats. That's why I don't eat Chinese food, just in case a rat might be in there. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's why when Trump said,
like Sarah said,
yeah, when Trump said China
virus, we'd be fucked if we didn't get our stuff sold to China, or if China didn't buy stuff from us. But China would be fucked if we didn't buy their stuff, because think about how much Chinese stuff that we buy. You know what I mean? How much stuff we import from China, how much business we give them. If we're not giving them business anymore, where are they going to go?
You know what my biggest problem with the Chinese is that I love rats, man. Like pet rats, like a rat. I like cats, rats, dogs, shit like that. And they want to eat all that. Look at this. These motherfuckers are so savage, right? You know what they'll do to this rat? God forbid you got a fucking pet rat just running around, or a cat. Listen, Africa, I got videos of Africans. Yeah, niggas eating dogs. But check these rats out. They ain't got no. If it comes down to a rat and a Chinese person from this village, the rat is going to lose. And his whole family. These niggas is devious. Check this out. Anything with a face, man. Come on, man. This little girl that got mice named Terry and Brandon. You know what I mean? And this is what you're going to do to the rat? Look at this shit. Look at her. Proud.
Why she looks so proud? She's holding that thing like she got a trophy in her hand.
Hey, yo, bro, you see them cages? They got a bunch of them. And the little kids is not scared of them. They like chickens to them. Watch this shit.
Hell no. Just a few hundred years ago, we lost hundreds of thousands of people to those same animals, man. The Black Plague was a real thing.
Yeah, but these motherfuckers over here calling this spare wings tips or ribs. I would never eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? And because it looks just like this. I'm telling you, rat looks delicious.
I'm making bank that rat meat in these villages is now so highly sought after that
like they want this.
They're literally importing these things from Cambodia just to meet.
Fake news, third worlders would never eat animals. It's right here in the video. What do you mean? He's cooking up stir-fried rat right there.
Yo, bro, I seen a Haitian dude take a cat and bite his throat. Like that. Rip it apart. Blood was squirting. Yo, this little fucking man,
that's what starvation does. That's what these third world countries.
He was here. He was
no.
He was in Ohio. He bit that motherfucker.
Oh, that's where that Trump video came from. They're eating the cats and dogs.
He ate it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Fucking blood was squirting all on. He was proud of himself. Cat like and just boom. Shit was on Instagram. They're eating cats. He was really eating these motherfuckers out there. Eating damn cats. Traumatized me, bro. Right here in Ohio. I'm in Cincinnati. Springfield, like fucking 20 minutes away from me. Eating the cats, man. I'm sorry, bro. I just caught it flagged up. Yeah, man. These motherfuckers eating.
No, man, that's good.
Type of niggas. You know what? And then they make it look so delicious. Look. These are field rats. They said these rats over here is type of rat. Yeah. These ain't those you know what I'm saying, those rats like that be snitching in New York. You know what I'm saying? These are healthy rats. These are rats that were bred for God. Why do it look like chicken? Man, they savage. Oh, there's this old lady, man. When these rats see her, they know what it is. Watch this shit. I'll be scared they'll bite me.
And there are many, many stations.
And I'm not going to lie, this is kind of a gory sight at this point. This video almost stands no chance of not getting demonetized, I think.
It's crazy, man. Look. Oh, come on, man. Spat his little head. Yo, I was bugged. Because you seen the way she hit that rat and it turned into an egg? Tell you, man, I seen this with my own eyes one time before. Check it out. This is why I don't go to Chinese restaurants, man. You know?
We'll have to see.
First,
I didn't say I don't like Chinese people. Because I told you a little while ago, it's easy to fuck a Chinese chick if you learn Chinese. Watch this. Nah, I'm gonna go. I'm really get demonetized, man. I am demonetized, but I'm saying I'm gonna get demonetized.
Rats are quickly dispatched with a rock.
Told you, turned into a fucking egg.
The tail and feet.
You know they wrong because they're gonna eat the egg with the shell on it. Like who throws an egg in a fucking pan with a shell on it still?
The rats are quickly dispatched with a rock. The tail and feet are then removed.
I can't forgive these people, man. Because I had a rat named Robert. You know what I'm saying? My mother said I used to beat it too bad. So she made me get rid of it. I hate rats. I ain't gonna lie, I fucking hate rats. I'm from the Bronx. Oh, look at this bitch right here. Look at him. He captures and eats nothing but rats for 20 years. This man.
I don't know how that guy's still alive. That's sick.
That's some nasty shit, right? He could catch HIV from doing that shit, probably.
He probably
That's
already
where he
has
come
it.
from.
The mosquitoes won't even bite him no more. They know his blood don't taste good.
Yeah, he got a reputation in that village. Oh. Oh. Oh, Pop. Come on, granddaddy. Come on, Daniel, son. Anyway, I'm Cambodian. We eat rats too. Everybody like that one.
Man, you ate a rat before?
Oh. No. I'm Muslim.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Astaghfirullah. All right, back to the content, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like my big question, man, for a lot of people is because there's a lot of people out here that got like this hatred for Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's based off of the news or something, but it's almost like, you know, fuck Russia. Why is that? Why is that? Like, why is it so? Like,
I mean, I don't know, because I like Russia. You know, I don't like what they're doing, and I don't like the whole nuclear thing. But I think Russia has a beautiful country, and you know they have a.
It's easy to smash some shit.
Yeah, their culture is beautiful. The culture is beautiful, but the whole war side of it, man, I really think that Putin's one of them dead man's hand kind of guys, where if he feels like he ain't gonna win, or he feels like, you know, he's starting to get backed in the corner, I mean, he's gonna launch those missiles, and he don't care what happens next. I just feel like he's that kind of guy. You know, he's so old, and I mean, what has he been the president for the last 30 years, 40 years? He's killed every person who's tried to go against him in a presidential race. You know, that guy is not somebody who loses.
So does Saddam and everybody else that's a leader outside of America. They all kill the ops off. We the only ones that don't openly kill our ops. We the only country that don't openly kill our ops when we come into power. You know what I'm saying? I mean, rightfully, Trump should be able to just go kill. Deal with all the ops. You know what I'm saying? All the ones that try to stop him. Yeah, go deal with them. You know what I mean? Kamala, you know what we do to Kamala? You ever watch them espionage movies? Man, come through her window, late night, do all black. Why he in Mar-a-Lago doing God's work? You know what I'm saying? People gotta get up out of here, man. Word Diddy. Hey, man, anybody seen Meek Mill lately? I heard he's going to testify. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Tupac. Yeah, but Meek Mill, you know what they try to tell me, bro? They try to tell me, Mac Me, that I photoshopped this picture of Meek Mill in it. Then somebody came here and said that this is 4 from Black Ink Crew. I'm like, all these dudes is 59 guards.
That ain't fake.
Yeah, that dude's a 59 guard.
SD.
Okay, what makes you think that this is not fake? What about this picture? Like, what gives this away? What gives him away that he's really in a cage doing 59 guards?
The interview he did when he looked back and Diddy said something to him, or he was on that Instagram live thing, and he like called him daddy or something like that. He was like, "Yeah, daddy." After that, you know, I kind of had a feeling that Meek Mill was a little spicier than what his music sounds like.
Scrambling and scraping, that type of shit, right? You know what I did take notice of? I always tell people this, man. Ming knows this. Well, this guy right here that I got highlighted, he's the guy that took that that sent me that picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ming is tapped in. I heard he was outside the door or something, delivering some Uber Eats food, and they left the door a little bit cracked. Something to that effect. But I did take notice. I do have the full picture, and we did a Google search right on this show of the location of this picture. Now, if I show you the rest of this picture, you're going to clearly be able to see out the window, right? And he is in the city. No Diddy. No Diddy, no doubt. Yeah, man. That cage was open. There's no lock on that cage, bro. Go ahead and take a look. Do you see a lock on that cage?
No, he's in there by choice.
It's voluntary, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't call this animal cruelty because that's what they was really getting at me about. Somebody flagged me and they called this sexual. They flagged me. They literally fucking age restricted my video, and they said that I'm sexual. Like, this is sexual. Like, I did some sexual. This is sexual stuff. They got a rule in fucking YouTube. They sent me the exact rule. Like, oh, bro, you can't do this. And then I got another video where I'm humping the air and shit. They said that's sexual too. I'm like, you know what? Fuck YouTube, bro. That's why I started a whole nother channel. It's called Mac Mean TSTV. I'm monetized over there. This shit right here, it's gone. They went and told Sherry Shepherd on me. She left the view because of me. That's all right there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Sherry Shepherd. That's my baby. But back to this motherfucker. He should never write another fucking rap song ever. All right, now this is the part of the show where we go down the rabbit hole, right? I want everybody double tap the screen, get the likes up.
And you know, Jack Harlow was hanging out at them Diddy parties.
And so was Mos Def.
No.
They call him Moist Def now.
Oh no.
Nah, that nigga's still the hardest rapper. Look at them boots.
Man, he got the Neil Armstrong ones on.
You know what it is? It's that attitude he got. You know what I'm saying? Look at that little attitude. You gotta have an attitude. You gotta really be tapped in, man.
Man, you can zoom in on his face a little bit.
His face. Oh, I can't even. It's just.
He looks terrified. He looks like somebody's holding a gun to his head.
So his butt. Hey, yo, look. He got a whole motherfucking Catholic schoolgirl dress on. With space.
Man, he looks like Young Thug when he popped out in that skirt.
I bet he got doodle under his boobs. Oh shit!
He probably don't even wipe his own ass.
What's this guy's name again?
Moist Def.
Moist Def. Oh. Oh shit! He look like the police patting him down. What the fuck? He's like, who, me? It look like he about to say, who, me? Fucking gay Muslim. Fuck out of here.
Man, so if you got the alert on your phone right now, right? And then you got that emergency notification that said ballistic missiles are inbound to the United States. What's the last thing you're doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought you said that was going on right now. I was about to go jerk off.
That'd be the last thing you do?
No, I ain't. No, I thought you said inbound missiles is coming to the United States. I'm about to go jerk off. What was your question?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if it was, you look at your phone, you got that emergency notification saying ballistic missiles inbound, take shelter. Last thing you're doing.
I will curse out this whole world. I'll say fuck all y'all.
You're gonna go live one more last time and just say fuck everyone.
Fuck all y'all. All y'all. Switch. Nah, you know what I'll do? I'll try to call my kids. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. What else could you do?
I mean, I'd be going to a bunker. There's bunkers everywhere. They got nuclear shelters everywhere.
I don't even want to survive. Just give me my Moist Def tape. You know what I'm saying? My little Uzi. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Bottle of baby lotion and you're good to roll.
Yeah,
Bottle
man.
of baby oil, you're good.
Pac was a whole zest machine. You know what I'm saying?
Freak.
Yeah, Pac was a whole freak, man. Pac was 60. Pac was a 59 guard, man. I'm telling you, man.
You know who did it to him?
Quincy Jones. Fucked him.
Jada Smith.
Oh shit. Oh, you talking about which woman?
Yeah, oh, that's Jada. That's Jada all over him right there. She had that influence on him.
Jada. I heard he used to have a peacock outfit just like this. You know what I'm saying? The same thing, just peacock.
Man, my dad used to walk around the house with these underwear on that had this little elephant trunk. And it was just like that as a Speedo. But you know, right in the front there'd be a big old elephant trunk. That's how he'd just be hanging out.
You said your dad?
Yeah, with my uncle, one of the two.
Shit. That's what's up. At least you had a father in the house. You know what I'm saying? Me, I joined the gang. You know what I'm saying? Never been with a gang, but I used to act like I was a gang member. You know, I was like, what's up, blood? I used to act like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? But just in case y'all don't know, this is the Tupac with the number 2 in front of it. This is the real Tupac. Nigga like he about to go take a swim. Yeah, the fuck what he do? That's Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Gay Pop. Pop was zesty as a motherfucker. You ever seen that interview that he did with when he was like 17 years old, looking all zesty and tender and shit, looking like a fucking deer in the headlights?
Pull it up. I haven't seen it. Let's watch it together.
I wonder what color that was, because this is a black and white picture.
Oh, you know what that is.
Hot pink and turquoise.
Oh, I didn't.
They say he was going to.
That's zebra print. That's got to be zebra print.
Oh, that's zebra. Oh yeah, that's white and black. That's white and black. That's white and black. That's white and black. Definitely white and black. I think that's Victoria's Secret. Anyway, yo, let's get back to the show, right? Now we do have the Matt Gaetz. They try to accuse him of fucking the little girl, 17-year-old chick, right? Okay, now here you go on a View. Ironically, they had so much shit to say to him.
That perhaps
Say about him. Excuse me.
that pardon power needs.
Oh, you got her on here. That's back when this dummy used to be on there. I shouldn't call people names, but that's just how I feel in my eyes.
You get look. Did you peep this yet? Did you get a chance to see this right here?
No, what's this?
This is Matt Gaetz on The View.
I really feel that way. McCain daughter.
Now, Meghan McCain, I know her, right? He's going to tear her to pieces. I personally know her. I did a show with her called Raising McCain. You know what I'm saying? It was about, this is Senator John McCain's daughter. Her brother, Jim, that's my man too. I didn't smoke weed. These motherfuckers, all type of shit, right? True story, you know? That motherfucker's a sniper. He done killed so many people. He told me so many fucking stories. He got like 18 kills, and he remembers every fucking one of them. Niggas a psycho. But they don't like this woman. I don't know, man. Meghan McCain. She's, you know, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. She's excellent, like she's cool as fuck in person. You know what I'm saying? But Republicans don't like her.
She's the dumbest person on the internet. And then they put another fake Republican in there, the wasted face. They replaced this one with the other one. Two of the most ridiculous women on the internet. I mean, I don't know how they even.
I got stories and pictures. Call that God's work. You know what I'm saying? Not like that one, but something like that. Something like that. Close.
Oh man,
I've been around. I'm a familiar face. Go look me up.
We have a show at this point. Roll the clip.
Can we agree that perhaps that pardon power needs to be reviewed and
Hold on. Sonny hosted that wig.
Thank you, son.
She got a wig.
Post that raccoon fucking wig right there, man. She just puts that shit on the hanger and throws it on before she goes home. The nerve of these bitches. I gotta fucking go to the barbershop. Do you know what I gotta do? I gotta give this motherfucker $50, man. And then I gotta listen to my barber. Matter of fact, me and my barber was real tight. So I gotta go through all this shit for this lazy piece of shit. You know what I mean? Imagine you fucking one of your old joints, right? This is let me remind y'all. This is a family show, children friendly, right? But imagine you fucking with one of your old joints, right? And then, y'all remember I'm gonna get you, sucker? This hair is not mine. These titties. I got a secret to tell you too. Oh my God. YouTube illegal immigrants have no rights. I do. Fuck yo. All right. Okay. Listen, one more time. All right. For the people in the back that didn't hear me, Jack. All right. Tupac was zesty. Give a fuck what y'all talking about out there. It was zesty as shit. Allegedly, Quincy Jones fucked him. Fuck. That's what,
man, what do you think about this? What do you think about this trans ban that Trump's going to be rolling through with? How do you feel about the trans ban?
Trans ban. Ban on trans?
Yeah, man. Ban on trans. No more men in little girls' bathrooms.
Transvestites? Okay, well,
yeah.
Well, transvestite, I think that's different from cross-dresser, right?
Oh, I think they're one in the same boat, but yeah. I think the trans, they take it a step further. Those are the ones that want to have the hormone therapy and, the dudes that want to grow tits and...
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sticking out the side of their dick.
Every time I talk about stuff like this, something happens to the channel that's bad. Right? I'm gonna have to check my fucking gas line soon, right? Hey, for the fuck of it, right? Check it out, right? But I'm pretty much done with my show, but I want everybody I want yo, bro. If you can do this right now, if you can guess how many views that I got off of speaking about Trump, what would you say? Hundreds, thousands, 100,000s, millions? What would you say? Just you don't know me from a hole in the wall.
Man, I'd say probably thousands.
Okay, well, I got millions of views for talking about Trump. Okay, but I want you millions, right? And I got 2 channels. But check it out. If you type my name in YouTube with Trump, you won't find one video. Try it for yourself. Go to YouTube and type Mac Mean Trump. The name of my channel is Mac Mean. Can you do that right now? I want anybody to do it.
Yeah. The only thing that comes up is Donald Trump by Mac Miller.
Nothing comes up. Mac Miller comes up. Exactly. Nothing comes up at all, right? You don't see one video pop up, do you?
No, not a single one.
Okay, well, take Trump's name off of it and then press enter.
Oh yeah, there they are. And then you see the Trump videos, 100K views, third one down.
I get that regularly, like 200,000, 100,000 every time I go live, right? But I'll tell you what, you cannot find it. You found me by mistake. You was in the shorts feed, looking at shorts, and the next thing you know, you bumped into me, right?
That's right.
Because I did a trick to find you. Now, you can't find me, though, because I'm shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm coming from? I'm showing the future YouTubers that your title and what you, I mean, like my other channel, it does the same thing. But you can type me up with anybody. You type me up with Hassan Campbell, you'll find all those videos up. You'll find me talking about Diddy. You'll find me talking about anybody, but you won't find anything with Kamala Harris or Trump. Go ahead, try it. Type Kamala Harris with my name. You won't find it. But type Hassan Campbell or Diddy, and you'll find all those fucking ridiculous videos. And those got millions of views. But I'm just showing you something that them trying to kill him and the shit that they've been doing to fuck this government up has something, just like we never had Kamala supporters. We only had Trump haters. They hate this man so much. Well, they will fuck this world up to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like to prove something that's pointless. At the end of the day, we lose if they start slinging missiles around. Okay? The people on that side are already losing. They're already getting these cities and towns tore up. They're looking for asylums. They're looking for to go other. You know, those people. If it was those people that was flooding into this country instead of a bunch of criminals, yo, bro, I think we would be way more open arms to see their problem and let them in, as opposed to just keep giving them money so they could go bomb some shit that and they're gonna need more money after that. After the response, come on, they're gonna need a couple more billions. Then a couple more billions. And Trump is a whole businessman. He's not a politician. So he sees this as a bad business investment primarily. And then also it's a bad life investment if we got war everywhere. Come on, man.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you giving me a chance to come on and talk with you. I'm gonna hop off for a little bit and go eat dinner, but I'll be typing in the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always great. Good. I'm glad we had this dialogue, man. Salute to you for pulling up, for being brave, because most of them duck this type of work. You know what I'm saying? I like him. All right, Florida in the building.
He gone. Ma'am, that wig piece was so bad back then. You should be ashamed of yourself, Sonny, for putting that wig on. You make too much money for your hair piece to look like that. Oh. I didn't even know that was Sonny hosting when the clip first came out. I didn't know that was Sonny. Because a wig game was trash. Maybe they weren't making no money back when Sonny was on here. But get your wig game right before you get on TV talking about somebody. Roll the clip.
Great question. In Federalist 74, Alexander
raccoon sitting on top of her head.
Hamilton writes that the reason we have the pardon power is to serve as a check on a criminal justice system, which, if allowed to run wild, could create a great sense of sanguinity in our country. And so I think that if you look at the original intent of the pardon power,
Right.
it cannot be limited. And again,
But a
Trump has
jury
pardoned
of his-
26 people. Obama pardoned over 1,700. Bill Clinton pardoned 459.
So did you? The answer to the question is what?
I would agree that
You think
Roger
that-
Stone should be pardoned, if for no other reason that there's been a double standard in this country where people like
Why they never let nobody talk?
I just didn't understand.
They never let nobody talk. They just be cutting you off the whole entire time. They ask you a question, and before you can get the words out your mouth, they cutting you off. Sound like a baby mama. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes all the way up, okay? They putting this caution on my videos. The AP has called the presidential race for Donald Trump. See more on Google. Come on, man. Why are they putting so much fine print on my joint? Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button is at, man. They will not let this man speak. They don't let nobody speak, man. I'm telling you, man, these crows are some evil broads.
Stitch face. They replaced this one with the other one. Trying
to prove that they won't allow nobody to talk, like me.
2 of the most ridiculous women on the internet. I mean, I don't know how they even have a show at this point. Roll the clip.
Can we agree that perhaps that pardon power needs to be reviewed and
Hold on.
Hey, Seven, I put a wrench on you, man, so that nobody could hit you no more. All right, no freaky.
So, Sonny hosted that wig. She got a wig on. Ma'am, that wig piece was so bad back then. You should be ashamed of yourself, Sonny, for putting that wig on. You
great Karen's Nate.
Make too much money for your hair piece to look like that. I didn't even know that was Sonny Host.
Thank you, Enzo. Exactly.
For clip.
It's like running down the court with the basketball and then throwing it to yourself. Yo, heads up.
First came out. I didn't know that was Sonny. Because a wig game was trash. Maybe they weren't making no money back when Sonny was on here. But get your wig game right before you get on TV.
Yeah, Seven, I normally don't just give nobody a toolie. Everybody that's got tools in here, I know them. I know them for a while, and I trust them.
Talking about somebody, roll the clip.
Or they fuck with somebody that I trust very much.
Great question. In Federalist 74, Alexander Hamilton writes.
Thank you, Christian. I'm just trying to have fun, man. Trying to entertain the people while the ship go down. I'm like the band that's playing the Whoop, There It Is on the Titanic.
That the reason we have the pardon power is to serve as a check on a criminal justice system, which, if allowed to run wild, could create a great sense of sanguinity in our country. And so I think that if you look at the original...
Yeah, you're going to need that wrench, Seven. If you come around here, I might have fucking 1,500 people in here. 2,000 motherfuckers up in this joint, you know what I'm saying? And it gets crazy.
Intent of the pardon power, it cannot be limited. And again,
But a
Trump has
jury
pardoned
of his-
26 people. Obama pardoned over 1,700. Bill Clinton pardoned 459.
So did you? The answer to the question is what?
I would agree that
You
Roger
think that-
Stone should be pardoned, if for no other reason that there's been a double standard in this country where people like Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew
I
McCabe,
just didn't
Clapper,
understand if
Brennan
you had
have
answered.
not
Go ahead,
faced
Megan.
consequences.
Go ahead.
Yeah, look at my playlist. Look at the politics playlist, because I be going live often about this type of shit.
Can I just ask you, how about Rob Blagojevich, who flees like a children's hospital? Was that a good pardon?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know very much.
I ain't gonna lie, Megan McCain is cool as a motherfucker, man. I worked with her for like 2 months, man, on her show. She's cool as shit, man, and I was with her all day, so I know her very well.
The governor of Illinois. I'm not going to get into that one. I know Roger. I don't know Blago, and I'll leave that to others to decide.
And just in case y'all didn't understand, man, grabbing them by the pussy, man, is the best way. If you ain't grabbing your woman by the pussy, man, then you know she's fucking a coworker. Okay, she has a work hubby. Yeah, the only way you should be grabbing them by the pussy, man. No, this is a family show. I have to tell you this.
Boom, he's smart.
How you keep your wife happy, man? Grab her by the pussy, the ass, tits, all that. You know what I'm saying? Tongue kiss her. Tongue kiss her. Don't be scared, man. All right, don't become a transvestite, man. That shit's bad for your skin, I heard. Allegedly.
Divorce.
Grab your girl by her pussy. Not too hard. Don't be wilding. Don't, you know what I mean? It's not a football. It's not, you know what I mean? Okay? It's just, they teach you this shit in high school. like this. See, look, just keep. Bow. We call that the cuff. Cuff that, lightly cuff that while she's sauteing onions. You know what I'm saying? Grab it. And if she got one of them big pussy, you just forward. Come here, girl. Ooh. Oh, I'm a man.
Smart. And we forgot about Carter, Lisa Page, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. We forgot about them. Y'all
what?
Remember the FBI agents who were sexting? They were cheating. They were on clock, on federal government phones, cheating with each other on their significant others.
Bowling ball grip hit different, especially when you're on 161st near the train station. Rusty, what up?
And one of them wrote, "We got an insurance policy if Trump wins." They colluded to destroy the president.
All right, let's go down a rabbit hole, man, because I'm tired of this politics shit, man. Y'all depressing me right now. I want to learn how Kentucky Fried Chicken is made. Yeah. It's way more interesting. You know what I'm going to do one day? I'm going to do a video called Tupac Picture. And the only thing I'm going to do, oh, man, I feel bad for these chickens. This is what the fuck y'all eating. I heard in Taco Bell, cross seas, they eating equine. Rabbit hole. Put some carrots in the chat, please. Yeah, they eat equine. Equine is the genus name for horse. Yeah, they eating horse. So when you say horse shit, yeah, exactly. Horse shit. Rabbit hole. All right, let me get these chickens. How KFC crispy tenders are really made in the factory. Oh shit, this is some savage shit right here, man. Man, but these chickens be good. But I'm gonna just show you the process of how they get to your mouth. Check it out.
Our today's journey towards the KFC tenders begins in the serene environment of this amazing poultry house, which is
serene environment. Oh,
located in the United States.
He cold-blooded.
Being KFC's biggest.
Look at this shit. Every last one of them chickens is gonna die and go in somebody's stomach. Serene.
Supplier. These farms are.
Man, I got such a heart. I go up in there and free all the motherfuckers.
Not just places where chickens are raised. They are carefully designed spaces dedicated to the well-being of the birds.
Or you get one sick bird and everybody up out there. All right, Thomas, you out? Salute. I mean, just for the other future people, you don't really have to announce when you leave here. You can just get the fuck out, okay?
Automatic dispensers play a key role in maintaining the chicken's health. Fresh, clean water is always available thanks to these dispensers.
Fresh, clean water that everybody got their mouth on. Imagine if they're using in the pens, and this was you with a bunch of humans, and y'all all sucking out the same pipe. Nigga coughing. I'm next. Me too. Oh, I just finished eating some shit. Let me get a sip.
In spacious barns, chickens are given room to roam freely.
Spacious barns.
Unlike the cramped conditions found in some other farming setups. This freedom is crucial because a stress-free environment helps the chicken grow healthy and robust.
Sea of white feather. Look, you gotta step on your homie neck to get some water. Imagine that shit. The water's in the ceiling. Hey, bro, give me a boost. My leg is broke.
Once the chickens are deemed ready, these modern collecting machines arrive at the
collecting machines. Final destiny.
Farms. These machines are somewhat like large vacuum systems, but
And they're gonna just suck them. Oh man.
with a gentle touch. Instead of sucking up the chickens roughly, they handle them with great care.
Oh shit. Interview one of them chickens.
Once the chickens are collected, they are placed into clean, secure crates. These crates are specifically designed
That's how they get their arms broke and shit.
to ensure the safety and comfort of the chickens during their journey. This helps reduce stress and keeps them calm throughout the trip.
Savage shit.
Upon arrival at the processing plant, the chickens are unloaded with the same care and attention they receive throughout their journey.
You hear that word, care and attention? Oh shit. Horrible.
Process is handled by experienced workers who uses bunch of conveyor belts and
Them motherfuckers scared as shit.
gentle handling. The focus remains on maintaining
I wonder how I'm going out. Barbecue sauce or fucking sweet and sour. Look at these criminals handling them.
smooth processing.
I wouldn't be able to go to work like that every day and do this to chickens. I wouldn't be able to. I like eating these motherfuckers, but I don't want to handle. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, man. This is just.
The plant is a marvel of modern technology designed to handle large volumes of chickens while ensuring efficiency and precision.
Oh shit!
As they
Damn.
travel along the conveyor belt, they pass through a stunning machine. This machine is designed to render the chickens unconscious in a way that is both quick and painless.
Oh god.
One of the most important steps in the processing plant
This is how you do them.
treated humanely. This commitment to humane treatment reflects the industry's focus on animal welfare.
They do got some big asses though, right?
The chickens move to the feather removal.
Deep fry one of these little niggas.
Specialized machine removes all
What?
the feathers from the chickens.
That's how I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? That shit look good now.
One of the first steps involves separating the chicken feet from the rest of the body.
Oh man, this just gets worse. Oh man, come on, little homies.
The feet are removed. The
It's better than rat.
chickens move on to the next stage, where their internal sections are cleaned out.
Savage.
Once the internal cleaning is complete, the chickens are thoroughly washed. The washing process held in the pool
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
of water that also uses high-pressure water jets to remove any remaining blood or impurities.
Doodle.
With the chickens dried, the next stage involves cutting them into various parts, keeping the breast pieces for KFC tenders processing as they are known for their
I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta get up out of here soon, man. This is just horrible. But I'll fuck up all these chickens, man. I'm black. I ain't gonna lie, man. All I need with this is some watermelon.
I almost forgot, but the machines don't. Before
If I got a watermelon, she ain't do the same shit.
of roller pins conveniently removes the skin from the breast piece, so you never have to compromise on taste and quality.
Wow, taste and quality, y'all.
Specialized machines are used to make precise cuts, separating the breast from the rest of the chicken. These machines are designed to handle the chicken gently
This just probably ain't wasting nothing.
while ensuring that each cut is clean and accurate. The breast pieces are cut from the bony parts of the chicken, which are handled separately. Once the chicken breasts are separated from the rest of the chicken, they are carefully collected. Now the breast pieces are being placed into drum rollers. This part of the process is designed to make the chicken breasts even juicier. The drum rollers gently tumble the chicken pieces, allowing them to lock in moisture and enhance the overall tenderness of the chicken. After the drum rollers, the chicken pieces move to the sorting stage. Here, they are manually placed on running belts more like sieves. These sieves allow experts to inspect each piece carefully. To ensure that the chicken is safe to eat, the pieces are then sprayed with a solution responsible to remove any harmful bacteria from the surface. The spray helps to reduce the risk of contamination and ensures that the chicken is clean and ready. We are really working hard to entertain you guys. If you think we deserve your like, please hit that like button.
What if I told you that instead of setting up a green screen, you can just click a button in Descript and get the same exact effect? So I have my project here, and as you can see, my background is not very pretty. All I have to do is select my layer in the canvas, then go to the effects panel and just toggle green screen. Descript will start processing, and when it's done, I have a completely green screen video. So now I can make it look like I'm in a room full of weirdos. Try Descript for free.
Google AI helps you find your best customers by optimizing your campaigns in real time. Start by setting your specific goals, and Google AI will help maximize your reach across search, YouTube, display, shopping.
I took a hit for that shit the other day, man. All right, man. Salute to everybody that's here, man. You know, I got to really get up out of this joint right now, man. I got people do things to see. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of gang shit. Salute to everybody that's new subscribers. Double tap the screen. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots on the way out the door. I got to go. I want to remind y'all to go and subscribe to my other channel. That's MacMean TSTV. All right, I'll be over there talking about Buckshot Shorty, who lied about being jumped by a bunch of Brooklyn dudes. You know what I'm saying? The word on the street that it was one dude that did all that work. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happened with that. You know, I'm not in no what they call that? I'm not. It's not no. It's not no witch hunt, but we will get down to the bottom of it. All right. Salute to everybody that pulled up today.